All right, welcome to the Carolina Cast here. It is the final game of September at Bank of America Stadium. We got a big game today as the Carolina Panthers are hosting their NFC South rival, the New Orleans Saints. 1 o'clock game here in Charlotte. As we'll take a little look here at the weather, it's looking like a nice day, Sam. 76 degrees. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it could rain though towards the back half of this one. And speaking of rain, it has been absolutely raining interceptions by both of these quarterbacks. Jameis Winston, we saw him drop absolutely three right into the Buccaneers' hands. We'll talk about the Mike Evans fight later if that's what you want to hear about right now. But yeah, Baker Mayfield has not been playing his best football either. We were just talking about how these could be the two worst starting quarterbacks of the league to begin the season. But one of them is going to have to grab a win, or maybe they'll both even grab a tie. I don't know. The
Yeah.
Saints, though, despite their quarterback, I think they're the best team that we've seen all season. I mean, no disrespect to the Browns, but yeah, this will be a really good game. If this was in New Orleans, I do not think that we would win, but thankfully it's in Carolina for this week. 3 straight home games, which means that Chris Vermo will be doing play-by-play for 3 straight weeks. So,
Yeah.
good to see that.
Be a
So,
little busy on my side. I know Sam will get a lot of second half games because obviously they have to even out the home and away schedule. So let's get right into it here. First things first, let's look at some of the game yards per ESPN. So let's check out the New Orleans Saints. The line on the game is New Orleans by 2.5 today. It's looking here at the money line, New Orleans at minus 135, and the over under at 41 points. Let's backtrack a little bit. On the spread, Sam, who do you got with New Orleans? You going 2.5 points right there with New Orleans?
see here, the Panthers have lost both games by 2 points and 3 points, respectively. So, I kind of find it funny that they slid it the over/under right in the middle at 2.5 points. I'm gonna go with over just because
I think Sam's lagging out. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you want to try and come back? Hold on, 1 second. Okay, so I think he was saying over. I think he wants it to be over. So yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with him. 2.5 is too low. Just for like this is the best team that the Carolina Panthers have played. So all right. Okay, so we're looking here at the money line right now. New Orleans at 135. We'll also have to go with that. And the over under at 41 points. I really want to say the under just for how low the Carolina Panthers have scored. They scored 24 in their first game and 16 in their second game. As we'll see if they can do anything better than that. As we might not have Sam for a little bit, but that is all right. So I can keep this going for us right here. Looking at a little head coach battle with the Saints and the Panthers. I see Matt Rule is 10 for 25, or like he's won 10 games, lost 25. He's had 2 straight 5-12 seasons as head coach of the Carolina Panthers. At least it's kind of better than Dennis Allen's at 12-38. So I mean, oh well. And then we'll look at some of the inactives for today's games, as we do have good news for all the Carolina Panthers fans, as none other than wide receiver we traded for about a month ago, Laviska Shenault, is active for today's game against the Saints. So he will likely be at the wide receiver 3 spot with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. Some of the inactives for the Carolina Panthers include Raheem Blackshear, the 4th string running back, Aaron Mosby, Cade Mays, Phil Hoggins. We lost Harris Marshall and the game last week to the Giants due to injury, and Amar Barno still waiting on his NFL debut as he is sitting on the sideline for the 3rd straight week. So a little bit of that's a lot of inactives for the Carolina Panthers, honestly. They haven't been able to start some of their guys just because of injuries and just all these different things during preseason that problems were caused and all this stuff. As looking at, you know what, let's go into a little of a fantasy side here for this game. As you have Christian McCaffrey, he's projected to have 21.19 points. I feel like McCaffrey in fantasy points has just been way too high right now. I completely disagree with that. He's had 2 very mediocre games for fantasy. So, I mean, obviously, you got to start him. He's Christian McCaffrey. But I shouldn't expect a lot from him today either. He has not looked the same. We got an injury report on, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday that he was limited in practice due to an ankle injury. That'll be something to watch out for today. Maybe a guy like Deontay Foreman or Chuba Hubbard would get more handoffs for the Carolina Panthers. And looking at Alvin Kamara, I feel like he is going to have a pretty good game today. I feel like Kamara is going to be able to run past the Carolina Panthers defensive line and get the job done. Baker Mayfield at 13.96 points. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Same for Jameis Winston at 14.7 points. As I believe we have Sam back. Took a little break right there. We're just talking about fantasy points right now. If you want to finish that up.
I mean, my Wi-Fi is kind of glitching right now. I think I may have to head out for a couple minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll set some other stuff up then. All right. So then we're just looking at a guy like Michael Thomas. Him and DJ Moore are bound to have a big game today. I feel like Baker Mayfield found DJ Moore at the start of that second half last week against the Giants. They really needed to get something going. That was the only touchdown, and DJ Moore had 2 receptions on that drive. So if Baker Mayfield is able to find DJ Moore, that will help Carolina a lot. And if Michael Thomas is able to connect with Jameis Winston like he has in both weeks, then that will also help the Saints a lot. And we're looking at defense right now. I mean, both of these defenses for fantasy are just not that good. I mean, well, you can make an argument for the Saints defense. They have had a pretty good defense over the last couple of years. Obviously, the Panthers defense is still young. They are getting better, but there's not much I can say about this. So we're going to have some quick pregame picks. Then we're going to go on a commercial break, and we will come back for the game. As my scoring, I believe I put it in as a YouTube short. I had the Saints winning 24-13 of the Carolina Panthers today. And if Sam can hear me, what's your scoring prediction for today?
Well, I'm going to go with the over of 41 points here. I think it's going to be close, but I think that the final score today will be the Saints 31. The Panthers will clock in 17 points. I think that will be the final score for today. So over, it will cover the New Orleans spread, and it will be that 48.7% New Orleans win given by the ESPN Matchup Index.
All right. I barely took the under in my short, and I said the Saints would win 24-13. So we are going to go on a commercial break, and when we come back, it'll be game day here in Charlotte. Panthers are taking on the Saints, and we'll be back after this. right, we are back on the Carolina Cast. It's just about time for game day from Charlotte. The Panthers are hosting the Saints for a big-time NFC South matchup as we are moments away from kickoff. About to get this one started here. It's gonna be a long game for the Carolina Panthers today. I have a feeling it's not gonna be an easy game for Carolina. Their offense has to play better. Defense played great last week. But like I was just saying, the offense has to do the same. They were not able to do that last week. So see if they can get it done today. All right. So moments away. Yeah, take it away.
I don't really see a way where the Panthers can dominate this game. I mean, they can maybe barely win it. Obviously, their first two games have been very close. I don't think we are going to get as dramatic of an ending here. I mean, you hope that the Panthers can not go 0-3, but looking at the upcoming schedule here, I don't really see the first win in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does not look good for us. As if we look at the schedule right here, we got the Saints today. That's a tough game. Then we have three straight so I have 3 straight home games to broadcast, including this game. But we have 3 straight 4 o'clock games after today's game. We have to host the Cardinals, that's 4:05. Host the 49ers, that's 4:05. And then we head to SoFi Stadium to take on the Rams. So those are all NFC West teams. It'll be a tough 3-game span after this. And honestly, worst thing comes to worst, the Carolina Panthers could be like 0-7 or 0-8 right at the trade deadline. I don't know when our first win is coming, Sam.
Yeah, as we will not have another divisional game for about a month, as the next one will be at home against the Buccaneers. Then we have a road one in the Falcons.
Okay.
So, I mean, looking seriously at the schedule, the first win of the year may not come until a Thursday night matchup against the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, and that's when the Carolina Panthers, you guys can see the helmet back there. That's when the Carolina Panthers will debut their new black helmets on that Thursday night game to the Falcons. I'm not sure if that game will be on the Carolina Cast just because of timing. It's a Thursday night game. Well, I'll either try to broadcast it or I might even be at the game. I don't know. I really don't know. But we are moments. It is officially 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So for all the Carolina Panthers fans and all the NFL fans, let's get ready for a big day of football.
Absolutely. Let's hopefully get ready for an offensive and defensive showing. I don't know what's been going over.
Yeah. If the Carolina Panthers, see, this is something that nobody's realizing. I know Carolina really shouldn't have lost these 2 games, but like you can't be mad at them, right? They lost both of those games on 50+ field goals.
The game against the Giants, I mean,
the game against the Giants was unacceptable on the offensive side. The defense did everything they could.
If Chuba Hubbard doesn't fumble that football.
Oh, yeah. Chuba Hubbard fumbled at the beginning, and then the first offensive drive that we had, Robbie Anderson fumbled. So our offense was like throwing the game away early, but the defense only gave up field goals until that Daniel Bellinger touchdown last week. So the defense has done exceptional. Like, the defense has done good, my opinion.
Well, and I mean, we're giving up 160 yards on the ground per game. I mean, that's not where you want to be as a team.
Well, we've had to play tough running backs. Week 1 we had to play.
Today's a tough running back.
Yeah, so I know we're still playing tough running backs until like next week, but that's Kyler Murray. So the run game, the Carolina Panthers has to play some run-heavy teams. We saw the Browns. Obviously, they depended on Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt on that Week 1 game. I mean, I know Brissett passed the ball a good amount, but still, Chubb and Hunt were the reason they won that game, as Hunt had 2 rushing touchdowns in Week 1. And then Saquon did not hit the end zone in last week game, but he was still played exceptional for the Giants, and he helped them win that game as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, Alvin Kamara, I think the over-under was about 60. I'm definitely going to go with the over today for him.
Yeah. I mean, I need to have a good fantasy day as we are officially live from Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium. The Carolina Panthers, a year ago near this time, they hosted the Saints on this same field. Panthers won 26-7. They're looking for that same type of day-to-day, trying to get their first win of the season. All right, well, let's get ready for it. Sam, what do you expect from the Carolina Panthers today, and what do they need to do to try and win?
Well, I mean, I think that your running back is going to have to outduel the other one. That is my main key to the game. I think it's also you have to take advantage of Jameis Winston. He will be playing with a back and ankle injury today.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Dalton going to have to help him on and off the field. So,
yeah,
I would not be surprised if the Saints do make a quarterback sub, though, in the middle of this game, especially in red zone situations.
Yes, those back and ankle injuries. I mean, the last time we played the Saints in Charlotte, which was all the way last year, and we only gave us 7 points. The New Orleans Saints had half of their players on the COVID list, so we're actually getting I wouldn't say a real Saints team just because Jameis Winston is not near 100%. We'll see how it is. I'm taking a little red zone update. The first play of the Dolphins-Bills game is a 30-yard gain to Stephon Diggs, who fumbled. And
it wasn't a fumble. It wasn't a fumble.
He was called down? Okay. Javon Holland would have recovered the fumble. Okay, but a 30-yard stud is pretty good. As we will flip back to this game, Will Lutz will kick it off for the Saints. And the Carolina Panthers looking for their first win of the season. We are underway from Charlotte. As Lutz's kick will be returned. This is not true. This is Laviska Shenault on the return. And Shenault will get up to about the 26-yard line.
Forward progress at the 25.
Yeah, 25, 26-yard line. As Baker Mayfield will head onto the field for the Carolina Panthers, he has not looked good in his first 2 games, other than that fourth quarter in week 1. He hasn't looked like the dominant Baker Mayfield that the Browns had that one season. So let's see if we can flip that around for the Panthers today. We took a quick look at Christian McCaffrey. Was limited in practice on Thursday. So let's see if that affects him today. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. McCaffrey is in the backfield for the game's first play. Mayfield, here's a handoff to McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey breaks free. Big gain to about the 41-yard line. And an outstanding start for Carolina, gain of 16 yards. Christian McCaffrey, first down.
Yeah, if you are scared of that Saints pass coverage, they have some guys. Marshawn Lattimore, I'm pretty sure got suspended for a game, though.
Yeah, him and Mike Evans fight.
So, Marshawn Lattimore not on the pass coverage, so you're going to have to pass the football today. But, you have Christian McCaffrey. He still is probably one of the best running backs in the game, so.
Yeah.
You
As
use
we got
him.
A high formation, they're going to run it with McCaffrey again, and Christian McCaffrey, not as explosive as his first run. He'll get a gain about 4 or 5 yards. Be second and mid.
So looking at this team here, about the same offensive line I think we've seen all season.
Yeah.
But at wide receiver, Rashard
Higgins, because Terrace Marshall is injured,
move into that wide receiver 3 spot instead of guys like Shi Smith
or
and
Laviska
Terrace
Shenault. Terrace Marshall.
Laviska Shenault obviously still new. It looks like we may have
Shenault's on the field, though.
I don't know who that is in the backfield. I think it's D'Onta Foreman.
Looks like D'Onta Foreman. It is a fake to Foreman. Mayfield rolling out. Mayfield looking. Now he decides to run with it, and Mayfield's going to be taken down. That's a sack. Brought down by Demario Davis,
You could kind of tell that Demario Davis was going to get that the whole time.
As Mayfield,
Baker Mayfield, that's where you throw the ball out of bounds or you try to hit one of your receivers because that's about one of the worst things that can happen. But yeah, Demario Davis and Pete Werner, they have been playing very well at linebacker today. So that middle coverage, they could be on to Baker. And Marshawn Lattimore has actually not been suspended. He is on the field.
Okay. 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. It's got 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. McCaffrey in the backfield. They fake the handoff. Mayfield to throw, and it's behind Robbie Anderson, incomplete. I don't know where Mayfield was trying to place that ball.
I don't think Anderson knew that the football was coming. I'm going to be completely honest.
I think Mayfield thought he was doing like a comeback route or something. but that ball was nowhere near Robbie Anderson, wherever he was trying to go. He was running a fly route and just threw it right behind him. I don't know what Mayfield was thinking, as he knows
Yeah,
it.
it kind of reminds me of that H.A. Green Thursday Night Football play from last year.
Well, that got picked off and that lost them there. That took away just all the Cardinals' momentum of that year. 4th and 9 for the Panthers.
Seriously.
Johnny Hecker is out to punt it away, the former Ram, as Hecker boots this one all the way to about the 12-yard line. It's a fair catch by Jarvis Landry. And the Saints will start at their own 11. Here comes Jameis Winston for New Orleans. We have the scoreboard up, right?
Also, just a quick red zone update for those of you wondering. The Lions have missed a 48-yard field goal, so
that's kind of funny.
The Colts also have the football at the 1-yard line right now, but I would not be surprised if they didn't score. Matt Ryan
the
actually.
kick actually looked. Oh, it hit the upright. Wow.
Yeah, it did. It was on line. As Matt Ryan, I think, may have just thrown one of his first, if not his first touchdown as an Indianapolis Colt.
Nice.
Anyway, back to this game here. Winston's got it at the 12. Kamara in the backfield.
Kamara is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Winston lost the snap, and he's going to be able to get about 5. Oh, my God. He was able to get yardage out of it. That's the Carolina Panthers.
That's the difference. I mean, that's simply the difference between Baker Mayfield and Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is a lot more aggressive. I mean, I think we saw Baker Mayfield make one of these plays against the Browns, and after he lost the football, he just dropped back. Jameis Winston doesn't care. He runs it up the gut, and he catches the Panthers defense sleeping for a really crucial gain of 5 yards.
That's a very, I don't know how he got 5 yards out of that. But 2nd and 5 is a handoff to Kamara, and Alvin Kamara with a big run down the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds by Jeremy Chin.
Yeah, he may get over 60.
Out. That's why I got a little excited right there.
He may get over 60 yards in the first quarter. I mean,
I was just happy.
He came to show up today. Alvin Kamara, Jeremy Chin. I mean, I think that's an unnecessary roughness call right there by Jeremy Chin.
No.
I mean, that's taking advice from Mike Evans right there.
1st and 10, as we're taking a look at J.C. Horn right here.
Looks like Melvin Ingram in the backfield on this play.
And the pass is batted up and incomplete. Great defense by Jeremy Chin. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Chin right there making a great play. Also, another quick red zone update. The Bengals have the ball on 1st and goal, and it's going to be a shovel pass to Tyler Boyd for the touchdown. So the Bengals looking to pick up their first one of the year.
Nice. 2nd and 10 for the Saints after Jeremy Chin able to make a big play. Was it? Oh, yeah, it was a shovel pass. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, nobody on the right here on this formation. It's going to be a run.
Handoff. I think that's Mark Ingram. That's Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram.
I said Melvin Ingram earlier. My bad. But, yeah, he's back on the Saints.
Mark used to be on the Saints. I think he left and came back. So that's Mark Ingram on the run.
He bounced around with the Ravens for a little bit, but after they got J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, he didn't really see himself fitting in over there.
As the Titans are in the red zone. The Bills are also in the red zone, and they cannot get anything done there. 3rd and 6 for the Saints.
Also, the Bengals touchdown I was talking about actually got waved off.
Carolina showing blitz. Winston's pass is complete to Michael Thomas for the New Orleans 1st down.
Best slant route runner in the game right there.
Oh, yeah, the Tyler Boyd touchdown got waved off.
He is going to go on against an injured Dante Jackson and just kind of, do what he does best, run a slant up the middle. And Jameis Winston is actually looking really good today so far.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for New Orleans. They are in Panthers territory. Winston to throw, and his pass is caught. It's Thomas again, and Michael Thomas is just short of the 1st down marker. Brought down by several Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, minus Drew Brees, this is giving me a lot of 2019 Saints vibes. I mean, Melvin Ingram at the running back position.
A dominant Michael Thomas. I remember
a dominant Michael Thomas. And if you're thinking of the team that I'm thinking of, the Saints trotted the Panthers 42-10 that year at home. So this could be bad.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a jump.
All start. That's like on the Saints.
I don't really know.
False start on New
It
Orleans.
is going to be on the Saints.
Yeah. It's a false start on New Orleans. We'll make it
unlucky.
2nd and 7. Because that'll take them back 5 yards. Carolina offense, not much other than that big McCaffrey run in the first play. It's Joe Burrow in the end zone. Oh, if that was caught. Oh my goodness. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, they're showing this replay of a T. Higgins play. And
they said it was out of bounds, incomplete. That would have been outstanding.
It looks like he got his feet in, but
I mean, to me, it looked like he got his feet in too. There's Kamara on the run, and he will get about 3 or 4 yards. He's brought down by Shaq Thompson and Matt Edonis. It'll be 3rd and mid. It looked like Higgins got his feet down right there in that Bengals-Jets game. I don't know.
Yeah, well, speaking of Matt, we look at Matt Rule here as he prepares his team for a 3rd down.
Yeah.
Kind of making the same impression that Matt Rule always does, which looks like the angry pig from Angry Birds. As the Titans have just gotten on the board against the Raiders. But yeah, 3rd and 6 here.
Winston looking. Winston to throw, and it is caught once again. And guess who? Michael Thomas is in the red zone, but a flag
laundry on the field here. Laundry on the field. That's going to be going
go on New Orleans. So take away that catch. It's on Mark Ingram for a personal foul as Shaq Thompson got in his face right there. Yeah, Mark Ingram and Shaq Thompson exchanging words. Let's see what happened. Let's take a look at Mark Ingram right here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Kind of lowered the shoulder on Shaq Thompson right there for a.
I mean, we'll take it though.
I'll take it. I'm fine with that. That is useful. As the clock is running down, it goes from a Saints gain inside the red zone that pushed them all the way back into their own territory for a 3rd and long. 3rd and 18 for New Orleans.
3 guys on the right. I mean, if New Orleans can just get enough yards to get in field goal range, that would be a win here.
They show blitz again. Here comes J.C. Horn. They get it away. It's caught. It's Landry, and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson makes the tackle.
He's gonna be at about the 42-yard line. So do you attempt a 59-yarder here? I mean,
or do you go for like the 4th and long?
They may let the play.
Bills Dolphins game. Josh Allen. Oh, he just got
Jameis is off the field, so they're not going for it.
Here comes.
I think they're gonna be punting this one away. Yeah.
As the Bears are attempting a field goal, which is good.
So Devin Singletary has just gotten in the end zone for the touchdown for the Bills.
Yeah. I mean, they went for it on 4th and goal, and they got it. A Shi Smith will let that go into the end zone.
Communications error right there by the Saints special teams. They could have had us pinned at the 1.
Yeah. So the Carolina Panthers will start at their own 20-yard line.
And
we are
that's
scoreless.
A touchdown for the Bengals.
We are scoreless in Charlotte, and when we come back, Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers will start at their own 20-yard line. Welcome back to the Carolina cast as the Panthers will be starting at their own 20-yard line. Until then, I'm watching Red Zone right now. It's a 3rd and 23 for the Commanders. As I don't know what that was. A lot of flags were thrown.
Yeah, 2nd and 7 here for the Detroit Lions.
Sam, going back to the Panthers game, what do you think about this start offensive defensively right now?
I mean, I will say I do like the defense and how they were able to sort of clutch up. I thought that was for sure going to be an opening scoring drive, which would have been a big statement made by the New Orleans Saints. But now that we have the ball at our own 20, I mean, this shows what can happen. But we're almost midway through this quarter, which is starting to make it look like Chris's under prediction is not out of the realm of possibilities here.
As Mayfield throwing downfield, and it's nowhere near DJ Moore, incomplete. As going back to what they were just showing on Fox, the Carolina Panthers have given up 0 touchdowns on an opening drive for the last 20 games, which is the longest active streak in the NFL. So that defense, that young defense, looking pretty good on opening drives. They're going to have to do better throughout the entire game, though. 2nd and 10 for Carolina. Still got McCaffrey in the backfield, 2 receivers on the right, as now they're going to wave DJ Moore to the right. So now here's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey will get about 3 or 4 yards on the run. That'll bring up another 3rd down. With about 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter, we are scoreless in Uptown. The Carolina Panthers are 0-2. The Saints are 1-1. As Panthers still looking for their first win of the season. They're going to have to score here or just throughout this game before New Orleans does, because the defense isn't going to be able to hold them forever. 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Mayfield looking. Mayfield throwing downfield and overthrows once again, looking for DJ Moore. I mean, he got pushed after that by Lattimore. I don't know, Sam. It's a little interesting. Oh, my goodness. The Lions player showed some Kung Fu Panda right there. St. Brown. I don't know what that throw was by Baker Mayfield. I do know what the aftermath was, though. Marshawn Lattimore pushes DJ Moore to the ground. No unnecessary roughness clause. Jarvis Landry is waiting for the punt.
Not really what happened that drive.
Nothing happened that drive. As Johnny Hekker is out for the 2nd time today. And Hecker's punt will go all the way to about the 30-yard line until Landry goes out of bounds to about the 33. And that's where the Saints will start their 2nd offensive drive of the day. Baker Mayfield does not look good so far. 2 overthrown footballs to DJ Moore. They got a 4-yard run with McCaffrey. Other than that, the Carolina Panthers' 2nd offensive drive of the game goes nowhere as Jamal Williams just scored a touchdown for the Lions. The Bears got the ball back. They did a jet sweep, and this goes for a big play down the sideline. So as we wait for the Saints defense, we will go on a break once again. All right, we are back in Charlotte. It is a 1st and 10 for the Saints. So they have the ball now. I have to edit it real quick as there's a run play to Kamara that gets blown up immediately. Not able to get anywhere on the run. And it'll be 2nd down for the Saints.
Yeah, as these are the only players in NFL history with a 50-40 club per game. McCaffrey and Kamara. McCaffrey actually more averages in both. I mean, really just shows you how good he was in his prime.
His prime. 2nd and 10 for the Saints.
Well, I mean, let's see. I mean, let me do some research real quick.
3 receivers.
I mean, he's 26. He's 26 years old. He's kind of past his prime.
Throw,
that looked like.
And it is incomplete.
I'm not sure how that's. I don't know how that's not intentional grounding.
Well,
but it looks like it's actually going to be called
on Yatir Gross-Matos for throwing Winston to the ground like a Dumbo. I don't know why he did that. This is not what you're supposed to do. If you're a defensive line, you cannot do this. This is a quarterback. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. This is a quarterback. You know you're not supposed to do that. What are you doing? I do not like that from Yatir Gross-Matos. I mean, I like the intensity. Even Matt Rule's yelling. I like the intensity, but you need to watch out. You can't do this. This is going to cost us yardage. Because now it's a free 1st down for the Saints after Yatir Gross-Matos decided to throw Jameis Winston to the ground. Just taking little red zone updates. A 3rd and 6 for the Jets as Joe Flacco throwing down the field and it's complete to Garrett Wilson. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Kamara deep in the backfield. There's a handoff to him. Alvin Kamara tries to bounce off the tackle. Ball comes out, and it's scooped up by Carolina. Flag is thrown, but there goes the Panthers. Marquise Haynes, touchdown, Carolina. There is a flag on the field, but Marquise Haynes with the scoop and score.
I doubt that is going to stand.
I hope that stands, but if it does, and it is on the Saints, the penalty is declined, and it's a Carolina Panther touchdown. Wow.
Look, if your offense cannot score any points, just let the defense do it for you, I guess.
Marquise Haynes, the scoop and score. Outstanding play. Kamara lost the football. Is picked up by Haynes. He runs it all the way back. Nobody near him. As Marquise Haynes, just what the Carolina Panthers needed, a big touchdown. As now here comes the extra point from Eddie Pinheiro. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. And the Carolina Panthers defense coming alive here in Charlotte. Kamara fumbles, and it is a scoop and score picked up by Marquise Haynes, who takes it all the way to the house. And the Panthers lead 7-0 is your score from Charlotte. And we'll be back right after this. All right, we are back on the Carolina cast as Pinheiro kicks it off. Recap of the last drive. It was a handoff to Alvin Kamara on the right side. He tried to cut back. He went down, but he lost the football on the play, and it was scooped off by Marquise Haynes, who took it all the way to the house for the Carolina Panther touchdown as they now lead 7-0. The Saints have the ball back. Sam, I told you this defense knows how to do it. As that's
that is the Panthers' first one since about 2020 against the Commanders. So
that was the first fumble recovered for a touchdown since 2020. That's pretty crazy. So 1st and 10. They play action. Winston to throw, taking a shot down the field, and it's incomplete. Intended for
nice catch by the cameraman right there.
He's looking for Chris Olave. Just decided to throw it out of bounds. As fun fact, the only NFL game right now that does not have a touchdown in it is the Eagles-Commanders game, which is at 0-0. And we're only in the first
watching that
quarter
game in the background too.
Yeah, we're only in the first quarter in all of football right now, so that's kind of interesting. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Clock stops with 5:27 to go here in the first quarter. The Panthers lead 7-0. As here's Winston, here's a handoff to Mark Ingram, and Mark Ingram will get about 5 or 6 yards on the run. Be 3rd down for the Saints. And can the Panthers defense, I know the offense has not been clicking on their first 2 drives, but can the Panthers defense get another stop here on this 3rd and 6? Take a look here at some of the stats of this game. Jameis Winston, 3 for 5 with only 29 passing yards. Alvin Kamara, he had a big running play and then fumbled on that play that was recovered for a touchdown by the Panthers. And the game's only score so far. 3rd and 6 for New Orleans. 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Mark Ingram in the backfield. Winston to throw. Plenty of time. Takes a shot downfield, and it's incomplete. CJ Henderson on the coverage. He's looking for Jarvis Landry. It's 4th down, and the Saints will punt.
I mean, defense is absolutely showing up today. So I think the offense. Let's just hope if our offense doesn't produce negative points.
Yeah, if the offense is able to just even play mediocre right now, then the Carolina Panthers are looking pretty good defensively, I'll say for now. See if the offense can get something going too. This is a punt from the Saints. Shi Smith is back to return it, and he brings it out for the Carolina Panthers all the way up to about the 33, 34-yard line, and that's where Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers will start their next drive. Panthers, and Jamar Chase just fumbled.
Yeah, let's stay on here because we've had a lot of commercials.
Yeah, I've had a lot of commercial breaks, so we'll stay on here as Jamar Chase just fumbled, and the Jets recovered.
Also, by the way, it is the Panthers' own 33, if anybody was wondering.
Yeah, obviously not the Saints 33. I didn't make that clear. My bad. It's a 4th and 1 for the Colts, and Matt Ryan got body slammed to the crowd, and the Colts recovered it for no reason. I don't know why they did that. Wouldn't have mattered. It was 4th and 1. And 3rd and goal for the Dolphins. Can they punch it in? It's a handoff, and it is a touchdown to Chase Edmonds.
And yeah, he came to SBC virtual.
Yeah, I heard about that at sports broadcasting camp.
In for the touchdown.
So like I was saying, the only game right now that does not have a touchdown, like not even a field goal, a touchdown. So let's see. I know Laviska Shenault is not like the starting 3 for wide receivers, as today we have DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and Rashard Higgins, who the Carolina Panthers acquired in free agency this year. So Shenault will be at either the 4 or the 5 spot. But Sam, are you surprised that the Carolina Panthers have not used Shenault that much?
I mean, we haven't really used anyone that much. Baker Mayfield's just kind of sagging back, and
yeah, he's not even doing
fly everywhere pretty much. So
this is the biggest lead. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers' biggest lead they've ever had in a game is up by 7. As last week they were up 13-6 at one point, and this week they're up 7-0. So they've never had the biggest lead the Carolina Panthers have had this year is 7 points. Just kind of sad.
Is that today?
Well, no, they were up 13-6 last week.
Yeah, we were. We had that 13-3 collapse.
Yeah, and then the Giants went down the drive after and tied the game up, and then it was just field goals from there again. As we are back in Charlotte, the Carolina Panthers leading and trying to win their first game of the season. Defense is stepping up big after they scored the touchdown for us on that fumble, scoop and score. Let's see if the offense can keep things rolling. As here is a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. Tries to get past another man, and McCaffrey is taken down. As looks like a little chippy right there. Looking at some Baker Mayfield highlights from today's game. He has not looked good today, Sam.
He has not really. I mean, hasn't really hit a wide receiver in the chest today at all. So
Baker Mayfield's 0 for 3 today.
Hopefully he can execute a little bit better on that decision-making department of the quarterback position. So, yeah, we'll see it here.
Yes, the Texans just scored a touchdown. Here's a 2nd and 3 handoff to Chuba Hubbard.
Hubbard's got green grass.
Hubbard picks up a first down
right there.
Fortunately, he did not fumble right there. The Carolina Panthers are closing in on Saints territory for the first time as an offense today.
Yeah, maybe you just pound the rock up the middle and see where it takes you. I mean, Baker Mayfield's really sold nobody right there on that read option, but it didn't matter.
Yeah. 2 receivers on the left. McCaffrey comes back in for Hubbard. It's the Panthers trying to keep this drive going. 1st and 10 is a screen to the tight end, Ian Thomas, and Ian Thomas is taken down at the 44-yard line of New Orleans for the Panther first down, as that's Baker Mayfield's first completed pass of the day. Take a look at Ben McAdoo, offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. They fired Joe Brady last year. They thought he was the problem. I mean, these first 2 games, it hasn't looked like Joe Brady was the problem, Sam.
Yeah, it may have just been the players on the field.
Yeah.
2nd and 1, this is a good down to take a shot, though.
Yeah. Carolina will just play it safe as McCaffrey will pick up a Carolina Panther first down. Actually, Ian Thomas was just short. It was the 2nd and 1. McCaffrey picks it up. We've got 2 minutes left here in the first quarter as the Panthers are driving right now. This is pretty good. McCaffrey is pounding the rock right now. He's getting us yardage. That's all we need from him, as Derrick Henry looked like he just scored a touchdown for the Titans. As here's a screen to Shi Smith, and that one's blown up immediately. Great defense by the Saints. Smith will lose yardage on the play. It'll be 2nd and long.
Well, yeah, I mean, look for there hasn't really been a route that's intrigued me yet that's been ran by the Panthers. I mean,
yeah, they haven't. The offense has not made a big play than the first play of the game. That was that 16-yard run by McCaffrey. As they faked the handoff to Foreman, Mayfield throwing, and it lagged out for me. And it's caught.
Anderson's going to get the first down.
Say, how come every time it lags out, a big play happens? I don't know what it is. As Robbie Anderson, I'll see the replay again.
Maybe it's just whenever you don't watch replay well.
Okay, Sam. Yeah, I think my expectations are too high for Carolina. That's not what it is. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Baker Mayfield is 3 for 6, 21 yards. He's starting to look better. Like, he's looked the best he has so far on this drive. As the Panthers are inside the 30, it's another pass play. Mayfield to throw, and his pass is caught, and they're going to say incomplete. He did not get the steps. That would have been a fumble by Ian Thomas.
I think we're lucky that was incomplete.
Yeah, I think we're pretty lucky Thomas did not hold on to the football. That would have been an easy fumble. That honestly could have been a scoop and score.
Well, yeah, that out of bounds.
I mean, it would have ran out of, it probably would have fell out of bounds. Clock stops with 45 seconds. It's 2nd and 10 for the
I don't think that was
Panthers.
forced contact either. I think Thomas just flat out dropped the ball.
He might have. So the Patriots are attempting a 34-yard field goal as McCaffrey on the run gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How's it already 3rd down? It was like 1st down like 20 seconds ago.
Oh, now there's no more play clock. Did the Carolina Panthers make a play right here on 3rd and 10, or they just wait for the first quarter to end? And looks like Baker Mayfield's walking off the field.
They're gonna gonna take that 7-0 lead.
All righty. Well, Baker Mayfield is walking off the field, and it is official. It is the end of the first quarter here in Charlotte. It's the Carolina Panthers had a 44-yard fumble brought back to the house by Marquise Haynes, and the Panthers lead 7-0 is your score. End of 1 here in Charlotte. We will be back for the second quarter after this.
I think the game is about to come back. I saw it on Red Zone, so
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the game is on Red.
I guess it's not about to come back or something. I think I may have just got spoiled what the next play was, but
Yeah, I got spoiled too. Can I just say what happened?
I think it was an incomplete pass thrown by our guy.
I wish I could say the same.
Anyway, Eddie Pinheiro out here with the kick, a 45-yard attempt.
Yep.
And the kick, good snap, good hold, and the kick will fall in between the uprights.
Okay. Good kick by Pinheiro.
Oh, it was actually a complete pass, just with no gain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pinheiro makes it 10-0. Good start for the Panthers.
Yeah. I saw it.
Is that going to send us right back to commercial break?
We can stay on, but I'll be back in just a moment.
All right, so a quick score update from around the league. The Bears are beating the Texans 7-10, but the Texans are currently at the Chicago 24. The Chiefs are currently down 6-7 in Indianapolis against the Colts. Bills Dolphins squared up at 7 apiece. Bengals up 7-6 in New York. That one about to end the first quarter. Titans up 14-3 on the Raiders early. Raiders are driving in Tennessee territory. And the Lions will have a 4th and 1 to begin the second quarter at Minnesota 31. They're up 7-0. Ravens up 7-3 against the Patriots. Eagles just take the field goal to go up 3-0 against the Commanders, and obviously this game is 10-0. Tonight, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to watch some coverage of Sunday Night Football between the Broncos and the Niners on Four Corners, as well as tomorrow night Cowboys-Giants Monday Night Football will be on Four Corners. So some action of football around.
I'm back.
Also, I don't know if
just got a
anybody
big play.
watched the final for the Thursday game was 29-17. Ryan and Declan were on the call for that Four Corners game.
Mm-hmm.
And just looking ahead, quick advertisement for Four Corners next week. It will be Dolphins-Bengals live. Quick red zone play-by-play here. Davis Mills looking second and goal. He's going to target Brandon Cooks, and it's intercepted by the Chicago Bears, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. It was inbounds. Jackson gets the interception, and the Bears come up with a big stop here at Soldier Field.
I need to see this again,
more red zone play-by-play.
Oh, that was an unlucky play.
First and goal at the 1, and that is going to be a jump.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds after he made the interception.
Yeah, it's not like a 1-point safety or something.
Yeah.
Game rewind for how they got here. It was a trick play. Josh Jacobs threw it back to Derek Carr, who hit his guy Devontae Adams. It is now first and goal for those Las Vegas Raiders as we look here. Devontae Adams, he was kind of double coverage, but he somehow found an opening. The play here, it's Derek Carr from about the 5-yard line.
As we are back in Charlotte.
In motion. Snapped in time. In the end zone, it's Devontae Adams, and it's a touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders, Devontae Adams.
As Pinheiro kicks it up. Oh, he bops it. He'll pick it up, though, and the Saints are, oh my goodness, are still going to get
almost trouble. If he didn't trip on his feet, that could have been 7 points right there. (12-1) on road division games. They lost to Carolina at home last season, if you remember. I think it was actually, I want to say week 2 of last season.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. It was 26.
Approximately a year ago. Was that our last home win?
Yep.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Winston here. You can take it away.
Yeah, you can take it away for a little bit.
Trotman. Oh, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I haven't even thought about that. I think I'm just going to not eat lunch. I don't advise that for any of our stream people watching. I highly advise eating your lunch. It's very useful for your body organs, but I have not eaten any yet. So,
yeah, my mom's
the Lions stunner of the day. The Lions are up 13-0, which is not good for my dad's pick'em league. We picked the spread of Minnesota +7, but it's not working out. As Kamara running out of bounds, hug me if you will. Third down and a couple. It will be for the Saints here. Early second quarter action, 13:25 left for those of you just joining us.
Rodrigo Blankenship made a field goal for the Colts.
Saints looking to find a spark plug right here on 3rd and 2. They had all the momentum until an Alvin Kamara fumble that resulted in a Marquise Haynes touchdown recovery, and then Eddie Pinheiro drilled one from 45. That is how all of Carolina's 10 have been scored. Winston here going to hand it off to Mark Ingram. And we do have some flags on the field.
And Carolina's pointing.
Burns points at Winston. Winston points at Burns. It's going to be holding on the offense, which will make it a 3rd and 7. And if anybody cares about the Bills-Dolphins game, Josh Allen scrambling for a first down. That one's 7-7, 14:50 left in the first quarter. It could have been a helmet-to-helmet call right there from Shaq Thompson. It's actually going to be a 3rd and 12. My bad. Apparently, I didn't realize that holding's now a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, it is a 10-yard penalty.
Here's Allen, 2nd and 19, throwing a deep ball, and it's caught by McKenzie.
It's 3rd and 12 for the Saints.
3rd and 12. Saints getting ready. Nobody in the backfield. They've got 3 wideouts on the right, 2 on the left. It's going to be a quick screen pass to Chris Olave, and Chris Olave gets a gain of 5 right to the NFL logo on the 25-yard line. And it will force the Saints to punt here on 4th down. The Panthers defense getting hype on the play. Making the tackle is Miles Hartsfield. And Saints coming out right now. That is punter Blake Gillikin. Snap, he'll punt it. Got some decent carry to this one. It's going to carry all the way to the 30, and a fair catch signaled for it. Sunk pretty quick. No miscues by Shi Smith, and the Carolina Panthers playing their best football of the season. They're up 10-0 here at Bank of America Stadium. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. Make sure to tune in live on the Four Corners Sports Talk Show tonight. Some Sunday night football action will be played between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. You can find it nowhere else than the Four Corners Sports Talk Show. 8:20 p.m. kickoff. For those of you looking on your cable boxes, it will be found on NBC. Make sure to tune into that. Once again, the Four Corners Sports Talk Show. Almost close to 1,000 on TikTok, so make sure to hit us up there. Link in the description on our Twitch bio. We'll be right back from the Carolina Cast. Sorry, some technical errors right there. The game is back. Mayfield has the football. On a 1st and 10, it's at our own 29, by the way. Mayfield's going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey seizing it up the middle, threading the needle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now. Mayfield's 4 for 8, 23 yards passing on the day. It has not been as pretty as that stat line shows, and that is saying something for a 50% completion percentage. 2nd down here, the play action, sagging back in the pocket, being absolutely chased down by Demario Davis. Mayfield says, I think I've seen that movie before. He throws it out of bounds, and it's 3rd and 4. So, I think it's finally good to see that our quarterback's brain has indeed turned on, Krish.
Yeah.
I think he actually, I could see that he was using his blood and to sort of like pump through to his brain to use it right there to make a good play. We haven't really seen that a lot from him this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very good. And Ben McAdoo looks like he's growing out his hair for the rest of the season. 3rd and 4 now. By the way, that was not a bald joke. Ben McAdoo is not bald. And Mayfield eaten up. That is going to be I think that's going to be credited to 2 players, but the player that I saw for the Saints that was in on the tackle was actually from the secondary, was JT Gray. Right there. Coming in. I think it was actually Davis who was that secondary. Let me double check on that. It was Demario Davis. So Demario Davis and JT Gray on the sack. 4th and 14, and it will punt. And it will force Johnny Hecker to come out here and punt.
Yep.
There's going to be a flag here on the field.
I don't know where Johnny Hecker
was. Panthers. Johnny Hecker tried to.
Johnny Hecker took off.
Johnny Hecker did his face at the franchise running back career mode right there. It's now going to be a 4th and 19.
No,
so the Saints will end up having better field position. Jarvis Landry has been returning most punts today. He will be in the backfield to return this one. No signs of rain yet. It's overcast here at the Panther Stadium.
Yeah, it's overcast.
Hecker's going to sky that one. Mile high. What a kick right there. It's to the 70. Jarvis Landry using his dodgeball skills to get out of bounds, and he gets absolutely KO'd by the Panthers special teams. That is how you set the tone, folks, right at the knees. There's a reason that you hear it snap when you get hit that hard.
As I can take over now, I just had to have a
I was having a good chat. Let me know. I was having a good time at play-by-play. I was rocking that play-by-play.
Okay. Looking at red zone right here is Derrick Henry. Oh my goodness, he just made all his fantasy fans happy as he took it all the way to the 1-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let me check on my Durham Bulls team is doing in 4 Corners League.
We can do a 4 Corners of fantasy update very soon. I want to check.
Also, by the way, halftime show for those of you wondering if you are. I know that a lot of people love watching the halftime show. Halftime show will be with Matthew Sadik, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, Winston taking a shot. Flag is thrown, and it's incomplete. Looking for Chris Olave. Hey, yo.
It's past. Hey, whoa. Jeremy
whoa.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Chris Olave.
Let's just say Jeremy Chin and Chris Olave got into it.
I think we know why a flag was thrown. That was very interesting.
I'm actually surprised that is the flag that was thrown. I was thinking it was something else, but
as we can see, there's Aaron.
If you're watching if you're watching Fox right now, game of the week between the GOATs of Brady and Rodgers. Tom Brady saying hi to some people.
I don't know what that shirt is though. Who is that? Looks like Joe Burrow.
I don't. Tom Brady looked like he was checking out the cheerleaders right there, but
looked like Joe Burrow without a shirt. As the Panthers going crazy, pointing at New Orleans. That's a false start.
Thank you, Luvu. He is loving it. It's a false start on the Saints, and it's going to be a 1st and 20.
As the Saints are just going all the way back right now. Tua Tagovailoa finds Durham Smythe for 15-yard
gain. Actually, Kirk Cousins looking. He's going to find Ham, and the Vikings getting closer and closer to that first touchdown of the day here.
1st and 20 for the Saints. Winston looking, throwing downfield, and it's caught by Olave down the sideline. Chris Olave. Gain of 15 yards.
Olave learned if Chris Olave took a toe tapping class at Ohio State, he would have had a touchdown right there. But good job closing out the corners.
Well, he took away all the yardage that the Carolina Panthers defense was able to force off of penalties. Now it's 2nd and 8 for the Saints. After all that just happened, first the deep ball to Olave, who ended up on top of Jeremy Chin. Then the false start.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Just looking here, Joe Mixon just nearly got in the end zone. So here's a handoff to Kamara. It went south last time. This time, Kamara will get about 4 yards on the run.
Yeah, Corey Littleton right there on the tackle.
Looking at Frankie Lulu. He was getting fired up after that false start penalty was called on the Saints.
Yeah, and this Panthers Bank of America Stadium, ring the bells. It is 3rd and 7. I think this is the first ever 3rd and 1 that we've actually had all season. So
it's 3rd down.
Panthers getting into it here. It's Jameis Winston looking to get something started for the Saints. It's been all downhill.
It's 3rd and 7 for New Orleans.
They've got four wide. They've got four wide. They've got three on the left here.
Winston to throw down
shot.
the field, and it's nearly intercepted by Shaq Thompson.
Shaq Thompson doing the default Madden celebration right there, pumping his fist. And
we saw the Saints
wait,
guy.
whoa.
He ripped his shirt off. My man is not having it today.
Listen, Brian Burns almost got a sack right there.
Brian Burns almost got called for the penalty back in week 1. As the Saints will punt it. As the Carolina Panthers defense is looking outstanding so far today. As this one is taken all the way to, I can say, like the 16, 17.
Yeah, I was really confused. Shi Smith was sort of doing that random.
It looked like he was doing that fake. So Shaq Thompson.
Shi Smith was doing that pose that a guy does in like GTA when
they're Sam. Look at the StreamYard. Somebody joined and now all the stuff is completely changed. We're gonna fix
Marcus
that real
Trivedi.
quick.
Marcus Trivedi messed that up right there.
Guys, until we fix that, we're going on a commercial break really quickly. We'll be back. We are back on the Carolina cast. I wanted to come back here a little bit early. First of all, to say that the Dolphins scored a touchdown. And second of all, to do a little fantasy update, Sam. Let's look at the fantasy league.
1 second. If you are a fan of the Minnesota Vikings, Adam Thielen has just scored a touchdown. I just want to let you know.
And if you are a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles,
I just closed my ESPN fantasy tab, so I'm gonna get it back.
I can check it. It's okay.
No. I have like the league manager tool where I can like see all the scores. So it's like,
yeah, I'm seeing the scores too. Anyways, okay, so for Sam's thing, the Durham Bulls lead the Cleveland Eagles. And this is Samuel, 67-51. So that's pretty good. Oh, we're back to the game. Never mind.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna do a fantasy update on this channel.
Maybe we can do it at halftime.
Nah, wait, we'll do NFL score. By the way, Matthew Sadik is coming on a halftime, and I really hope Jameis Winston's being checked out on the sideline here.
So who's the quarterback going to be for the Saints if he doesn't come back on? Probably Andy Dalton?
If Jameis Winston does not come back on, it would be Andy Dalton.
Okay, and we remember before this game started, there was a report that he was playing this game with ankle and back injuries. That's this I formation for the Panthers. Giovanni Ricci and Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. They don't give it to any of them. Mayfield gives it to Ricci, actually. And Giovanni Ricci, big play to the 40-yard line. Giovanni Ricci gained him 20 yards, gets to the Carolina 40.
The Commanders just got the football from the Eagles. They turned it over.
Oh, on 4th and 1? And let me see the 4th and 1 play. Oh, they tried a jet sweep and it didn't work. Wow.
Also, I've not seen anything from the Ravens-Patriots game. That's been really quiet.
I mean, Devontae Parker has like 2 receptions for 71 yards, but that's it. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Mayfield talking to his receivers left and right. Play clock's winding down. Can they get it off in time? They do. It is a handoff to Chuba Hubbard, and Chuba Hubbard stays on his feet.
Chuba Hubbard.
Oh my goodness, what a play by Chuba Hubbard. He gets into Saints territory
Panther.
for the Panther first down.
Panther crawling like a panther on the gridiron right there.
Wow.
Look at that. DeMario Davis thought he had him, but
he stays on his feet. He looked like a Panther right there. Wow,
yeah, something that he's not really done much. Evan McPherson on 4th and goal. A chip shot attempt for the Bengals, and the kick will be good. So 17-6 Cincinnati in that one.
Oh, here comes
a trick play here.
Play. Here comes DJ Moore coming down the other way. DJ Moore with room. DJ Moore down the sideline, and it's another Carolina Panther first down. That's what it looks like.
Mac Jones also has just scored a touchdown, and I think he's trying to hit the gritty again.
Oh, no. I need to see this. Oh, yeah, Mac Jones rated for the touchdown. Let's see his gritty. Oh, no.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's not as bad as the Mike Gesicki. And they're actually going to say 2nd and 1 for the Panthers. There goes McCaffrey. And I don't know if he picked it up or not. Might be just short and be 3rd and 1.
3rd and inches, I think.
I don't think McCaffrey got the first down right there. This would be a long field goal attempt for Eddie Pinheiro. It's a 3rd and 1, and McCaffrey looks like he got it. I think he has it. Looks like he picked it up. Might be just short, though. I don't know. McCaffrey's coming off the field. So I'm assuming it's a first down? Because the Baker Mayfield, it's a first down.
Yeah, it is a first down.
Yep, it's a first down. Ooh, the rookie Dameon Pierce for the Texans just made an outstanding spin move to get into the red zone. Christian McCaffrey comes off. Maybe we get to see.
1st and goal at the 1-year. Dameon Pierce is going to take it in, I want to say, to the end zone for a touchdown. It is a touchdown for Dameon Pierce. As Mayfield.
Play action. Mayfield in coverage has to throw it away. Smart play.
Play action and Baker Mayfield are two pretty decent things, but they don't really go good together, I've noticed.
Yeah. That's
Cam Jordan right there.
Counts right there. As Chuba Hubbard, he's made a big play today. He's looking completely different from last week. That's for sure. 4:36
here. I feel like it'd be really motivating for the offense if we were able to get a touchdown on this drive.
If the offense scores a touchdown, then that would be huge for the Carolina Panthers.
This game is far from over, even if we do. I mean, we saw the Saints make a comeback against the Falcons.
As there's a screen to McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey not going to get much. DeMario Davis once again making a big play. It's 3rd down for the Panthers.
Peyton Turner right there. Baker Mayfield. I'm not sure if this is in Eddie Pinheiro's range.
This would be like a 50. Let me see the field again. Hold on. I know it's a 50 plus, might be 55 plus, depending on where. That's a 54, 53, something like that. That's a long field goal either way. 3rd and 11 for Carolina. If you're gonna kick the field goal, at least try and get some yardage. Played a tremble, and it's caught.
4-down territory.
First down.
Also, if you're a fantasy person, Amon-Ra St. Brown has just left the game against the Minnesota Vikings with an injury.
Yeah. And Baker Mayfield stays on the field. Carolina wants to go for it. Matt Rule is insistent on it. It's a 4th and 3 for the Panthers. They do not want to take the long field goal with Eddie Pinheiro.
I don't blame Matt Rule. I mean, Eddie Pinheiro, there's a reason that he wasn't on an NFL roster to begin the season.
4th and 3. This is from the New Orleans 29. And are they just trying to get them to jump, or are they going to do it? This is still in field goal range for Pinheiro. And it doesn't look like
I think
Carolina.
they're getting him the
They're
jump.
going to call the timeout.
That's
They're
actually a
probably
really
gonna
dumb
jump.
play. That plays. I don't get that play. That's useless. You're just. Oh no, they called a timeout before the play clock expired.
No, they called a time. They were trying to get them to jump so they can still kick the field goal.
Well, I
That's
know,
in
but
the
they
ring.
actually they didn't even have the flag come out. I thought that they were just going to move it back 5 yards, so they just decided to call the timeout.
Yeah, because that'd move them back. Like that'd be a further field goal. That's at the 29 of New Orleans. That should be like a 50-yard field goal. He should be able to kick that.
As red zone update, 3rd and 10 here for the Bills. They're at about midfield. That game tied 14-14 with 4 minutes left.
All right, well, here comes
call
Eddie
timeout.
Pinheiro for a field goal attempt to give Carolina a 13-0. This is a 48-yard field goal attempt by Eddie Pinheiro to put Carolina up 13-0. Good snap, good hold, and the kick by Pinheiro is right down the middle. And the Carolina Panthers, they thought about going for it on 4th and 3. They instead kicked the field goal with Eddie Pinheiro. And for my prediction to be correct, the Carolina Panthers cannot score anymore this game, and the Saints need to score 24 unanswered points.
I actually could see that happening.
We will go on a commercial break. When we come back, it's likely the final drive of the first half. Maybe not, but we'll see. Panthers leading the Saints 13-0 is your score from Charlotte. And we are back here on the Carolina cast. The Panthers leading 13-0 is your score as Eddie Pinheiro will kick it off for Carolina. This one is pinned into the end zone, but will be returned by the Saints. And this is brought up all the way to about the 18 or 19-yard line. So great job by the Carolina Panthers special teams. So let me fix this up right here. Panthers up 13-0. They started off. They've played pretty strong so far, Sam. They had the
take a look here at some of the best defensive plays.
Yeah, the defensive score. They've had 2 field goals. And it's kind of lagging. I think we're at the 2-minute warning, right, Sam? Yeah, and Sam just left. Yeah, it's lagging once again. I believe we're at the 2-minute warning. I can check my phone. If we are at the 2-minute warning, then we will take another break. No, we're not at the 2-minute warning, but I can't see the game. Crap. Sam, the game's paused.
Yeah, I think I know that. Second and 10 here for the Saints. Winston snaps it to Kamara, 2:44 here left, and Kamara going to take it down for only about a gain of 2 or so, and they'll bring up another 3rd and 1 for this Panthers defense.
Probably like a gain of 4. Yeah, gain of 4, 3rd and 6. As the Saints can run this down to the 2-minute warning, you think they'll do so?
No, I think they want to get this 3rd down off here before they have everything set up right now.
I don't think this is the smartest play if they do snap it though. 3rd and 6 for the Saints. Yeah, they're cutting it off. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, they won't snap it. Yep.
Winston wanted the ball.
No, I think they're just trying to get they're trying to get the Panthers defense to jump. All right, so we hit the 2-minute warning here at Bank of America Stadium. The Carolina Panthers lead the New Orleans Saints 13-0 is your score. We will be back right after this. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, we nearly missed that. 3rd and 6 for the Saints. Coming back from the 2-minute warning, and the pass is caught. Did he get there? I think he did. Yeah, he got it.
It's first down.
First down. Reaches over the line. Shaq Thompson made the tackle, but Thomas already got the first down. And it is now wow, what a catch by Mark Andrews for the touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Saints.
Seriously.
Winston looking. Winston with time, rolling out. He's going to throw it down the field. One-hand catch cannot be made by Jarvis Landry. It'll be 2nd and 10. I don't know if Winston was trying to throw it away or just try and make a big play. Either way, incomplete pass. Clock stops with 1:27 left. as the Eagles are absolutely dominating the Washington Commanders right now. As Clyde Edwards-Helaire just scored a touchdown for the Chiefs.
I saw Alvin Kamara shaking up on the sideline. It looks like he's back on the field here.
He is back on the field. Yeah, I saw him on the sideline too. I wonder what was going on. Here's a 2nd and 10 handoff to Alvin Kamara. And Kamara will get about 2 or 3 yards coming back from the sideline. And it's 3rd down. I don't know if the Saints don't look aggressive right now. Looks like they might want to take this into the half. And if that's the case, the Carolina Panthers would lead 13-0. This would be the first time this year that the Panthers are able to hold a team scoreless going into the half.
Still got 3 timeouts. Still got 3 timeouts to burn here.
Yeah. Winston's taking a shot. He's got a man open, and it is caught. Chris Olave. A big-time catch, and a timeout is taken. Jameis Winston, big-time play to Olave.
Not trying to be that guy, but if the Saints score a touchdown here, I feel like that would be pretty bad for. I feel like that would maybe even win the game almost for the Saints.
That was a 49-yard pass to Chris Olave. Outstanding catch. CJ Henderson just did not do well on the coverage right there. And now that changes everything for the Saints right now. Because it looked like they weren't being as aggressive to try and score. And then they find Olave downfield for the big play. And now if New Orleans, like Sam, you were saying, if they score a touchdown right here, they're right back in it. 1st and 10 for New Orleans. They're inside the red zone for the first time today. 2 receivers on the left. Kamara on the backfield. Low snap. Winston, he throws, and it's caught by Olave again. Chris Olave out of bounds at the 11-yard line. And the clock stops once again with 42 seconds. As Tua Tagovailoa he suffered an injury.
Yeah, he's walking out the tunnel.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think Travis Kelce got this 2-point.
Yeah, Tua does not look okay.
Teddy Bridgewater would have to come in, former Panther.
Former everywhere. 2nd and 3. Winston throws. It's caught by No, it's not. Incomplete. He dropped it. Miles Hartfield brought him down.
Former Saint, too. Just wanted to clarify that. He is also a former New Orleans Saint.
Former Viking, former Bronco, former Panther.
It's going to be a touchdown for the Vikings. They're going to tie this one up right before the half.
As Derek Brown got a hand on that, Kamara was not able to hold on to it. Miles Hartfield would have been there for the tackle. It's 3rd and 3.
Well, red zone just spoiled what happened.
Yes, red zone spoiled. Sam, red zone spoiled for me too. I can just go and say it. It's 4th and 3 for the Saints.
30-yard attempt coming up here from Will Lutz.
Oh, they took a shot to the end zone.
It's blocked. The kick is blocked.
Oh, let's go! And it remains scoreless.
It's a block.
It remains scoreless. Let's go.
The Panthers fans are loving it.
Will Lutz attempts a 30-yard field goal, which is blocked by CJ Henderson. And the Carolina Panthers keep the Saints at 0 points. Wow. Let's go. What a play. Was that Henderson on the block? Oh, I think Sam's lagging again. What a play. Outstanding. Looked like CJ Henderson. No, it was not Henderson. It was whoever was right there. Who was that? I don't know. Let's go. A blocked kick. The Saints, they got a big play. They finally had a chance. I'll take Sam off. They finally had a chance to score. And the Carolina Panthers blocked the kick. How about this? And what a big play by Carolina. As now the Saints remain scoreless as we are heading even closer to halftime. It was McCall who blocked it. Yeah. McCall had the block, I think. I need to see it. Marquain McCall with the blocked kick. And how about this for the Carolina Panthers? Another outstanding play. As Mayfield is just going to get sacked right there, look like. Cam Jordan got to him. And Carolina likely not going to use their timeout or anything crazy like that.
I think you just let the clock run down, call it a half.
How about that? Wow. What a start for the Carolina Panthers. I mean, I might have to just disinclude the offense hasn't played bad, but still, what a start for us. As, Carolina will just likely take it to the half. First, a 44-yard touchdown that's brought back to the house. 2 field goals, and then the Saints, I look like I might have jinxed it there because I said they'll be able to stop them scoreless if they're not being so aggressive. They get a 49-yard play. They attempt a field goal, which gets blocked. And now we go into halftime, and the Carolina Panthers lead the New Orleans Saints 13-0. What a start for the Panthers. As we will take a quick halftime break. When we come back, we will be on for the Carolina Cast halftime show, as we have a lot to talk about. The Panthers lead the Saints 13-0 is your score. We will head into halftime. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome to the Carolina Cast halftime show. As it has been an outstanding game so far for our Carolina Panthers. They lead 13-0 here in Charlotte. It's been an outstanding defensive performance. The Carolina Panthers have a fumble recovery for a touchdown. That was a 44-yard scoop and score for Marquise Haynes. Had 2 field goals from Eddie Pinheiro and just blocked a kick by Marquez McCauley. Blocked a 30-yard field goal by Will Lutz. So the Panthers lead 13-0 right now. It's been a pretty close game, but the Saints are not that far out of it. As we're going to take a look around the league, does anyone want to come on? I don't think I have anybody. Okay, he wants to come on. Come on, Matthew. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to show his face, but
It doesn't work.
yeah, I know it doesn't work. So what we were just talking about the Panthers game because they're off to an outstanding start, up 13-0 at the half. So what are some other games going on that you want to talk about?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of other games going on. A lot of them good games. So right now you see Texans beating the Bears 14-13. That one was pretty good as Damian Pierce drove in for a big touchdown for the Texans, put them on the board and gave them the lead. And then in that Raiders-Titans game, Devontae Adams with the Raiders' only touchdown, and the Titans, Robert Woods having a great game, 4 receptions for 85 yards. Tannehill throwing the ball pretty accurately, 14 for 17. And Derrick Henry, he has a rushing touchdown and 64 yards, so he's doing pretty well. As Chiefs and Colts, it's not even halftime yet for them. Bills Dolphins halftime, 14-14. Josh Allen playing amazing football. He has fumbled once, but Tua Tagovailoa is the real story in that one, as he had a head injury and he is questionable to come back. But if you go back to Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns at halftime, already 25 completions and 225 passing yards. Chase Edmonds with the Dolphins touchdown, one of them, and Isaiah McKenzie scoring one of the Bills touchdowns. He's actually playing pretty solid. And then in Vikings Lions, it's tied at 14. Dalvin Cook playing pretty good. Amon-Ra playing really good too with 56 yards. Then you got Ravens Patriots also. Big Mac Jones eating those Big Macs as he has 142 passing yards and he is 10 for 13. So pretty solid performance from him. And Ravens only beating them by 1, but Mark Andrews the real target in this one for the Ravens as he led them off with their first touchdown as Lamar connected with him multiple times on that first drive. Bengals beating the Jets 20-6, nearing half. T. Higgins, that'll help out Chris's fantasy teams, 5 receptions and 93 yards in those 5 receptions. Joe Shiesty having a really good game, 14 for 23, 2 passing touchdowns and 215 yards. Pretty easy game against the Jets. They should win this one. As Eagles beating the Commanders 17-0. That is a blowout. Jalen Hurts, 277 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 154 receiving yards. And it's not even halftime yet. I should have started him in fantasy. I don't know why I didn't. Then you got this Saints-Panthers game last. But this game, obviously, you guys know your Carolina Panthers are dominating 13-0. As Haynes, you remember, scooping up that fumble and scoring the touchdown. That is the Panthers' only touchdown. McCaffrey playing pretty solid with 49 yards and Baker 44 passing yards. Not too good, but the defense is really stepping up. Panthers have an 84.3 win percentage. Go Panthers.
Yeah, for sure. So I want to talk about the game. We just got a comment. I love the game. Our defense looks amazing. I love how it's going right now. Oh my goodness, what a catch by Devontae Smith for the touchdown. The Eagles are just stomping on the Commander's throat. Okay, but yeah, you're going back to your comments. So, I love this game right now because our defense is just, first of all, we have a 44-yard touchdown on a fumble we brought back to the house, and we blocked a kick right before halftime. We blocked a 30-yard field goal that could have gotten the Saints on the board. And, yeah, it's awesome. I love how it's going right now for us. We just need to keep it up. If we're able to win this game, then honestly, Carolina, all they need to do is if they win this game, they're 1-2. I don't know if we're trying to tank or compete. If we're tanking, obviously we should sell the rest of this game. But if we're not, then go out there, get the win. I'm not going to say the Cardinals and the 49ers are good or like bad teams or anything, but the Carolina Panthers have always owned the Arizona Cardinals. I don't care what anybody says. And the 49ers are a winnable game in Charlotte. So, and that's just nothing against the team. I just feel like Carolina, they can win those games. Obviously, the Rams and Buccaneers, 2 hard games after that. But Carolina has a chance to get things going again if they want to start winning games. If not, obviously, we're just going to tank. But yeah.
Can I get my thoughts on this?
Sure.
Can I get my thoughts on this?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I know this is a Carolina cast, but I'm going to be I'm neutral here. First, I'm going to talk about the New Orleans Saints. Jameis Winston here today. Jameis Winston has not played a good game for the New Orleans Saints. He really needs to step up, and he needs to improve that passing game. Mm-hmm. And then as for the Panthers, like Chris was saying, that defense has been very, very good today. Mm-hmm. As the Carolina Panthers are just built around a solid young core defense. And I'm liking what Matt Rule is doing with Christian McCaffrey today. I just think they need to keep it up with McCaffrey. I mean, he's one of the best running backs in the league. Giving him the ball is going to make you win games, especially with a great defense that they're posing today.
Yeah. As for anyone interested, I know this is just the Four Corners League, but we're going to look at some fantasy scores right now. So I'm playing Marcus right now, who was just talking. I lead Marcus 58-47 in fantasy.
Not for long. Not for long.
Your quarterback is Davis Mills.
I know, but he's going to do well. Don't worry.
Yeah, and my quarterback's Kyler Murray. That's all
Okay.
I really needed to say.
But I have Mike Williams.
Okay. The Durham Bulls are trailing the Cleveland Eagles 71-70. It's a close one. Samuel has Josh Allen, A.J. Brown, who's had an outstanding game. Travis Kelce, another outstanding player. And then the defense of the Eagles doing amazing. Derrick Henry's having a great game too. And then the Carolina defense that Sam has. So that's a good matchup. The South Florida Slushies, for some reason, are 2-0, and they might be 3-0 if they beat Nick Bear. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Matthew is getting absolutely crushed by Kalen right now, 126-41.
Yeah, but his whole team's played. Half of my team hasn't even played.
Yeah, you're right. As Kalen has Joe Burrow, Najee Harris, Nick Chubb, Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman, Dawson Knox, Kareem Hunt, Robert Woods, the Cincy defense, the Miami defense, and for some reason decided to start Harrison Butker, who's not even playing. And then you had Amari Cooper and Devin
no,
Singletary
I have Miami defense. I have the Miami defense.
Oh, Minnesota defense, my bad. And then Jake is crushing Declan right now, 66-29. But same story, half of Declan's players haven't even played yet. And the only reason Jake is blowing him out is because he has Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook and TJ Hawkinson. And Patrick Mahomes isn't even playing that well. So, yeah, that's it for that fantasy update. As the Carolina Panthers at the half lead the Saints 13-0 is your score. We will go on a commercial break and we come back. Wait, no, we're back. What?
Okay.
The game is already back.
Fast. Yeah, the game's already back. That was fast. The Saints have the ball.
Okay, bye.
Wow, this is return.
Bye.
Okay, yeah. Bye, guys. All right, this is a return to the 19. Wait, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. Flag is thrown, but there's a fumble. Wait, what? A flag is thrown, but Carolina said they got the football. What happened? No, I don't know what's going on. It's a holding on the receiving team. But it's still Saints football. Okay. I guess his knee was down. I thought there was a fumble. Wow, that was interesting. Do we have... Sam's not here. I think Sam is taking a break. I'll take over. It's fine. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened right there. Was that a fumble? If anybody saw the opening kickoff in the comment section, please let me know what just happened. Because now Matt Rule is holding the challenge flag in his hand, and I don't know if he's going to throw it or not. He might throw the challenge flag. He threw it. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he's just, Matt Rule. If you're going to throw it, then throw it. Oh, his knee's down. His knee's down. Don't throw it, Matt Rule. He better not throw it. I think the knee's down. Let's check it right there. Hit the ground. The football's still in his hand. That, and then he was down when he lost it. So unfortunately, no fumble. That would have been an outstanding third quarter start for the Carolina Panthers. Instead, it was still a holding call. Oh, crap, they threw it. Oh, my goodness, Matt Rule. They threw it. Oh, that might have been out. Hold on. No, that's not out. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, my God. See, this is the thing with Matt Rule. You need to watch the replay before you can judge something like that. I'm surprised he threw it. And now this might cost Carolina an early timeout. We're going to stay on here. I don't like the challenge thrown right there. You need to watch the replay before anything. I don't like that he didn't do that and decided to just go with it. I mean, it's oh well right now. It doesn't really matter though if he threw it because Carolina will lose a timeout most likely. But still, there was already a flag called on the Saints for holding, so that'll move them back 10 yards from where the ball was down. So Carolina will lose a timeout likely, and then the Saints will be like at their own 10-yard line. So both teams are in a pretty bad situation right now. And there's nothing they can really do about that. I don't like the call as the Raiders are going for it on 4th and 1 and they get it. I don't like the call by the Carolina Panthers right there to throw the challenge flag. But I guess we'll have to deal with it now. As if it is a fumble, that would be crazy. Because, I mean, from the camera angle that we got to see the replay at, it did not look like a fumble. Yeah, we're talking about the game right now. We're talking about it right now just because, like, there's a challenge flag thrown. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know why he threw that. That looked like it was just like he was already down. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll lose a timeout, and then the Saints, there was already a flag thrown on the Saints for a holding call. So it's going to move them back to like their 10-yard line, and the Carolina Panthers are going to lose a timeout, and they won't be able to challenge anymore, which hopefully they don't have to challenge anymore. It's just a lose-lose situation right now for both teams. As I'm not sure why Matt Rule threw the challenge flag right there. But I disagree with it. I don't like this play. Or I don't like that Matt Rule threw it, but we'll see. All right, we are back here on Fox. The call will likely stand. Still challenge? What is going on? Okay, here comes the call. Yeah, and it stands as called. So, yes.
What happened?
So on the opening kickoff, the Saints brought the ball out and they fumbled, but he was already down. But it doesn't even matter because the Saints were already called for a holding flag on that same play. So they're gonna start like inside their 10-yard or at their 10-yard line, and there's a challenge. And Carolina lost a timeout because the challenge failed. And that's what I was talking about to the comment section right now, is that I don't like the challenge. I don't know why he threw that. Like, he was down. Well, here we go. The Saints starting at their own 7-yard lines, 1st and 10 for New Orleans. And here's a handoff to Kamara. Alvin Kamara will get about 3 or 4 yards on the run, maybe 5. And we 2nd and mid. As that challenge took a little bit to get under control right there.
Yeah, a lot of close games right now.
Yeah. The Raiders are still
Matthew,
trying to fight back.
Matthew was talking about that at the halftime show.
Yeah, there were so many close games. And even the games that feel like blowouts are still close. And it's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Alvin Kamara again. Kamara bounces off the tackle, and he has the 1st down. And the Saints are
Commanders. The Commanders game's the only one that's just laughable.
Oh yeah, the Commanders game's an absolute.
The Commanders game was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, by the way.
Yeah, and the Eagles have scored 24 points since.
24 points in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alvin Kamara, 10 rushing attempts for 50 yards today. He has fumbled, and that costed the game's only touchdown. So it's a 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Mark Ingram is in the backfield. It is a play-action pass. Winston throwing downfield, and the pass is complete by to Jarvis Landry for the New Orleans first down. He's slow to get up right here. So he's holding his lower leg. He's going to likely limp off the field as Damian Harris just scored a touchdown for the Patriots. Landry made the catch, kind of went down awkwardly as Hartsfield was trying to tackle him. So it's another first down for the Saints. And here's a handoff to Ingram. Cuts back Mark Ingram, and he fights his way for a gain of 6.5 yards, maybe 7. Here's a field goal attempt by the Jets that is good. And the Bengals lead the Jets at halftime 20-9. And 3 field goals for New York. Jarvis Landry walked off the field a little shaken up right there for New Orleans. That'll be something that now Jameis Winston's going to have to target Michael Thomas a little bit more. So here's a 2nd and 3 handoff to Alvin Kamara. He cuts back Kamara, and he'll have a New Orleans first down. This was brought down by C.J. Henderson, who the Carolina Panthers traded for last year, as Jarvis Landry is getting help by some medical staff on the sideline and is likely walking. He's already walking to the medical tent, which is not a good sign for the Saints wide receiver. So 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Winston to throw, looking, and his pass is complete. And like we were just saying, Michael Thomas is going to have to become the number 1 target right now. They find Thomas for a gain of 6 yards as the Raiders have nailed a field goal.
Drive is kind of similar to the first one the Saints had in the first half, I noticed.
Yeah. As Tua Tagovailoa is back for the Dolphins, and he delivered a dime down the field to Tyreek Hill to start the second half. So that's good news for Dolphins fans.
Yeah, Teddy did not look good.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have the injured Tua.
Well, I mean, injured Tua just threw a 25-yard pass to Cheetah. As there's Kamara, and he's stuck right there. Great defense by the Carolina Panthers. And that brings down a 3rd and short for New Orleans. Can this Carolina... red zone's on. Red zone's on. Sam, red zone's on. That's not good. Oh, crap. Red zone. Oh.
Looks like a 3rd down conversion.
It is a 3rd down conversion by Chris Olave, who will have a New Orleans first down.
The Texans sneak in a field goal to make it 17-13. More red zone. More red zone. More red zone.
Wait, really? No. Oh.
Yeah, here's the Olave play, getting the first down right there. Can I just broadcast from the red zone?
No, I'm watching red zone. You can. I see what's going on as Ingram just. Bro, why'd they show that? Ingram just got stuffed up. What's so good about that?
2nd and 11 here. Pete Carmichael, the offensive coordinator. Winston at their own 41, at the Panther 41. Steps back, throws it, and it's wide open downfield. That one caught. Do we have a name? It's caught by Smith, and it's a first down for the Saints.
I believe that's Traquan Smith. Let me check. Yeah, Traquan Smith.
Traquan Smith right there. J.C. Horn in coverage.
The veteran out of UCF.
What a surprise that J.C. Horn was in coverage right there.
Traquan Smith inside the red zone. Oh yeah, and come on, red zone. Okay, Stan, you're a little ahead of me on red zone, so if it's ever on there,
I'll just do play-by-play. You do color. Here's Kamari's eaten up by Ioannidis. And that'll bring up the 2nd down and long, so a good play right there is Now they're showing the Tom Brady game.
Yeah. This play again, it was a handoff to Kamara. Yeah, Edonis got all of that right there. And then Frankie Lulu made sure he was down. So we get to see Forever Young. Okay, Tommy.
As Justin Herbert will be playing today. As Winston skies one for Kamara. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 12 now, so.
Carolina Panthers. Oh, man. And I tried to switch it up right there a little bit. Put Kamara in the receiving spot right there. They try to pass it to him. That does not work. Oh, man. He could have had that for a touchdown. That was way off target. As Jalen Hurts just literally looks like an MVP right now. I'm sorry. Looks so good. It's 3rd and 12 for the New Orleans. We all remember what happened on the field goal attempt. Well, the Saints have to kick a field goal. As Winston looking, and he has sacked Jeremy Chin with the big-time tackle, and it's 4th down. The strong safety, Jeremy Chin, shows blitz, and it's a big-time tackle. It's a long 4th down. And Sam, remember what happened on the last field goal? It was blocked. That pushed them way back. That was a loss of 14 yards.
Yeah, so.
This is not a gimme field goal. That was outstanding play by Jeremy Chin. Now, there was nothing Jameis Winston could have done about that. And here comes the field goal unit. Will Lutz has had one kick blocked today. This one from 48 yards.
No good.
The kick is no good. Missed it. A block kick, and the kick is no good from 48 yards out. Wow. How about this? What a game. Go Carolina. Keep pounding, bro. What a game. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm speechless.
So inspirational.
This is unbelievable. Go keep pounding, y'all. What a game. The Carolina Panthers get another stop after the sack by Jeremy Chin forces a 48-yard field goal, which is no good by Will Lutz. And the Panthers will get the ball back leading once again, 13-0. We'll be back right after this. I don't even know what to say. Just keep pounding, y'all. This is unbelievable. Talk about a good day here in Charlotte.
Oh,
As
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey down the sideline. Christian McCaffrey in New Orleans territory. What a day in
Big first
Charlotte.
down.
Wow. One play after the missed field goal by Will Lutz and Christian McCaffrey with the run that puts us in Saints territory one play later. This is insane. As it is a 1st and 10. Deontay Foreman is on the field for the Panthers. It's a pass to DJ Moore. DJ Moore down the sideline. DJ Moore got hit big and will be taken down for a gain of 4 or 5 yards. Was a flag thrown? I saw something thrown on the ground. It was not a flag. It was something yellow, that's for sure. It's not a flag, though. As the Chiefs are thinking of going forward here on this 4th and 1. And they do go forward, and the fullback got it. Second and 6 for Carolina. McCaffrey is in the backfield. 2 receivers on the left. We have DJ Moore on the right. It's a 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw. Mayfield looking downfield, and the pass is incomplete. DJ Moore not able to hold on to the football. And it's 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. As this is once again, you're not in field goal range if you're Carolina. That was a great defense. Actually, that wasn't even a drop. That was just a great defensive play by New Orleans.
I think New Orleans kind of has to get this stop here on 3rd and 6. I mean,
Yeah,
have we really seen anything from Baker today, though?
not really. Carolina's only 1 for 6 on 3rd down conversions, as they're just going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Make that 1 for 7.
And that will be 1 for 7. Do you go for it?
No, you're up 13-0. You can't risk.
I
going for
know,
the
but
feeling.
like,
The offense hasn't done anything today.
yeah, and this would be a big statement for the offense to do something. Christian McCaffrey stays on the field. Yep, they're still on the field.
Why does Matt Rule always look so angry?
And Carolina wants to go for it. It's 4th and 4. Baker Mayfield only has 44 passing yards today. Let's see if we can get some right here. They snap it. Mayfield to throw. Mayfield, and the pass is broken.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Throwing
That
to your
was the dumbest
fullback
throw I've
and
ever seen.
That is throwing to your fullback in triple coverage.
Okay, can I just say this? I like the play call for us to go for it. I do not like that Baker Mayfield threw the ball instead of running it because he had an open lane right there.
Well, why are you passing the Giovanni Ricci in triple coverage?
Yeah, I know. There's much
That gives
better
the
options.
Saints. That gives the Saints all the momentum now.
Yeah. As the Lions kicker just made this field goal after he missed one earlier, and the Lions lead the Vikings 17-14. As the Carolina Panthers made an outstanding play on the defensive and special teams side after Will Lutz missed a 48-yard field goal. The Panthers decide to go for it. They do not get it. And the game stays at 13-0, and the Saints will get the ball back in good field positioning. As I'm thinking we should stay on here.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Let's see what our ESPN win percentage is.
Yeah, actually, let me see. 87.9%.
Oh, also the new college football poll this came out. If anybody wants to see it,
And NC State. I know only Sam's gonna understand this. What I'm coming out of. NC State is 10th in the country.
Tennessee moves up to 8th. The top 5 stay the same. A little controversial.
USC is
North
country.
Carolina. North Carolina receives 9 votes.
It's not bad.
Notre Dame did not receive any votes.
NC State. All right, so here's the top 10. So NC State.
FSU is now ranked.
Yeah, that makes sense. Would you know what are they ranked?
A&M moved up. They're ranked 23rd.
Bro, they need to be higher than that. They absolutely
Who have they beaten that's good?
They beat LSU.
LSU's not good.
How is LSU not good? Their
Dude,
head coach is
you know-
Brian Kelly.
You know that like LSU like got banned from like a bowl game this year.
For what?
They only beat Mississippi by 15 points. Dude, they're not good. Just I'm telling you.
They're good. They're good. Trust me.
FSU is going to lose their first game when they play
Bro,
Wake Forest.
I'm
on
sorry. If you
Saturday.
have a 59% chance, according to ESPN, to beat number 8 in the country, in my opinion, I think you're good. That's just me.
Actually, I think they moved Wake Forest up 1 despite losing. I've never seen
Wake
that.
Forest almost won though, as
Well, such a
Kamara.
game as
Oh, he lost the
87 point
football, but he was down. He was down.
87.4 for the Panthers.
It's pretty high, honestly.
I kind of think that's too high.
That's way too high.
That is, I would maybe make it like a
Yeah, I don't know what
60.
Baker Mayfield was doing.
3rd and goal here for the Bengals in a red zone update, real quick.
Oh, and Joe
Burrow
Flacco
is going to
just
take the
fumbled.
snap. He'll throw it, and he finds a wide open Jamar Chase for the touchdown.
Let's go.
The Jets are looking
Make
a lot
the
like
toss.
the
There
Jets.
comes Brian Burns. He can't get to him. Winston shot downfield, and it's caught by Casper.
I don't like that. If I'm Jeremy Chin or JC Orr, I'm running to get that interception. I do not
was
like that
leaping
effort by
for
our
it.
corners.
It was a 3rd and goal. Burrow found a wide open Jamar Chase for the touchdown.
Yeah, speaking of Casper, I don't know
Yeah.
where the defender was right there. I think they had double coverage on Hayden Hurst,
Yeah.
which makes no sense. Also, the Dolphins Bills
Yeah,
game's looking
Double
pretty good.
coverage on Hayden Hurst and wide open Jamar
Panthers
Chase.
crowd getting into it. 3rd and 4, Mark Ingram in the backfield.
2 receivers on the
No.
left.
Traquan
Two on the
Smith
right.
motion to the left. Olave
Olave
motion to the
oh,
left.
they lost the
The
snap.
snap is
Ball
dropped.
loose.
Whose ball?
Did
It's a jump
Winston
ball.
fall back on it? It looks like he did. Yes, he did. Oh,
There's
flag
a
is
flag
back
on the play.
There's a flag. Winston fell right back on it. Let's see what the flag is. It's an interesting call right here. Okay, so the penalties decline. It was on New Orleans. Been a lot of penalties on the Saints today.
Is that Bengals?
Winston was not ready for the snap at all. Thankfully, well, for the Saints, thankfully. Not for us. Look at his eyes. Did y'all see Winston's eyes?
Oh god, that was
Interesting.
Winston is. I'm surprised that Andy Dalton
in
is
outer
the
space.
game.
As this punt is sent all the way back and will be returned by Shi Smith up to about the 19-yard line. And that's where the Carolina Panthers will start their next drive with 3:49 left in the 3rd quarter. The Saints remain scoreless. The Panthers leading 13-0 is your score. We could have waited for it to go, but okay. Anyways, we are back on the Carolina cast. Just looking at some Heisman winners.
We couldn't have waited.
Yes,
it wouldn't have worked.
Yes, it would have worked. It would have just ended right now. As there's a play action, Mayfield
a little earlier.
green class to McCaffrey, and we'll get about 8 yards on the play as the Vikings just missed a 56-yard field goal. So they did those. That was like the most boring screen pass I've ever seen, but it works for 8 yards for Carolina. So it's a 2nd and 2 for the Panthers with just 3:19 to go here in Charlotte, here in the third quarter. Got one receivers on the left, one on the right. McCaffrey in the backfield. They'll just give it to McCaffrey on the run, and the Saints defense was prepared to get to Christian McCaffrey on the play. That's Caden Ellis, 4th-year man out of Idaho University, making the tackle. As it is 3rd and 2 now for Carolina. Can they keep they're 1 for 7 on 3rd down today, and they're 1 for 7 on 3rd down. New Orleans is 4 for 11. Will Carolina go 1 for 8 or 2 for 7 or 2 for 8 right here? It's a big 3rd and 2.
Neither of which are that good.
Yeah. It's Mayfield rolling out. He's
this is disaster.
Mayfield throwing downfield. He's got a man. It's Shi Smith to New Orleans territory. The big gain and a Carolina Panther 1st down.
I think that's the first time that Baker Mayfield has not decided to panic from the pocket, and it actually has worked. As Baker Mayfield, he was patient right there. A little bit of a push off by Shi Smith. He is able to create space, get to the 50.
Yeah. Mayfield to throw, taking a shot downfield, and it is caught. They're going to say, everybody's saying incomplete. Is it incomplete? Everybody's saying incomplete.
Let's look at this replay here. I think it
is incomplete.
I don't know.
It's on the ground.
Already wasted your challenge if you're Matt Rule, but he had possession of it.
Yeah, but it hit the ground, so that's still an incomplete. Even if you have possession, if it hit the ground, it's incomplete.
That would have been a better challenge than that opening kickoff, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, for sure.
As the Bills kick field goal to make it 17-14 then.
2nd and 10.
Oh, he's got room. Almost a big play.
Yeah, that was almost a big play. He gets about 6 yards on the run. Okay, Tyler Bass is kicking a field goal. Okay, please make this for my fantasy team.
It already went in. I said it on stream, Grish. I said it.
Oh, well, you lagged out, so I didn't hear you. As Dameon Pierce just got stuffed up at the 3-yard line. That just shows how bad the Texans are. Roquan Smith, the guy who doesn't want to be in Chicago with the tackle.
And the Chiefs get the sack on Matt Ryan to make it 4th down.
3rd and 6 for Carolina. The Saints look like they might want to show blitz right here. And they decide to go back with the Mayfield to throw. And it is incomplete. He took a shot for Robbie Anderson.
Great pass coverage by Bradley Roby right there.
Yeah, that's just better defense. There's nothing Carolina can do about that.
The next drive is
Johnny Hecker.
You got to score if you're the Saints on this drive.
It's outstanding defense by Roby right there. Oh, and Mayfield was limping after that. He looked a little uncomfortable coming out of that. 4th and 6.
PJ Walker can't be that worse.
As Johnny Hecker's punt was nearly blocked. Instead, the Carolina Panthers will pin them just at the 10-yard line. What a catch by Devin Duvernay. Touchdown.
In that Lions game, looks like the Lions are making some progress here, trying to get an upset win.
The Saints were really close to blocking that.
And also a quick red zone update. The Texans have a 23-yarder to tie the game, and that one will be good. So that one's tied at 20 in Chicago.
Surprisingly, that's looking like a good game right now.
Well, when you have 2 bad teams square off.
Yeah. And the Lions are in the red zone. And the Lions just scored a
there's flag on the
touchdown.
field. And no, I think there's a flag. I think it's going to be waved back.
Jamal Williams touchdown.
Yeah, the refs are discussing the golf. That's not going to count.
Oh, yeah, there is a flag. It's great defense. Hey, guess who? J.C. Horn
Whoa.
making a big play on Chris Olave right there. Nearly had an interception. Of course, dropped it. As fun fact, J.C. Horn's only interception of his NFL career came from Jameis Winston. Kamara in the backfield. There's a handoff to Kamara, and he is stuffed up by the Carolina Panthers defense.
Oh, Jamal Williams had a little bit of an interesting celebration.
McQueen McCall, the guy who blocked the kick.
I think Jamal Williams may get fined for that celebration.
What did he do?
I'm not gonna say.
Let me see it. What the? Oh my god! I have no comment for that.
Makes me wonder what the Lions are practicing in practice.
Winston throws, and the pass is caught.
Complete. Huge
By
right there.
Chris
That'll
Olave.
end the quarter with Saints momentum.
It will end the quarter with
It's
Saints
been-
momentum.
It had been 28 minutes since the Miami Dolphins were on the field, but now they are back on.
And now it is the end of the third quarter, and we are heading to the fourth and final quarter as the Carolina Panthers lead the New Orleans Saints. 13-0 is your score. When we come back, it'll be the final quarter here in Charlotte. Can the Panthers hang on and get their first win of the season? We'll find out in the next 15 minutes as the Panthers lead. 13-0 is your score. Bro, let it end.
No, you have to end a commercial break when the game is on. You can't wait for the snap.
No, I'm waiting for the snap. Okay, anyways. We're back at the fourth quarter here in Charlotte.
Better to do.
The Panthers are up 13-0. It is a 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Winston throws, and I don't know what happened. All I see is Jarvis Landry on the sideline. And Jarvis Landry is running around. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it was a gain of 8 yards. I don't know what the play was, but it was a gain of 8 yards and 2nd and 2 for the Saints. As Winston looking downfield, and the pass is complete to Michael Thomas, and that'll be a Saints first down.
Offense starting to get going here for the Saints.
Winston looking. Winston downfield, and the pass is caught. Was it caught by Trotman?
Yep, it was.
It was caught. He got the feet in. Adam Trotman. Adam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adam Trotman with the catch.
And Saints defense starting to come alive here. I mean, if they make those 2 field goals, then a touchdown on this drive would have been able to tie the game. So
Warren Jackson took a shot for Rashad Bateman. That did not work out. There's Traquan Smith.
Oh,
and
no.
Traquan Smith stays on his
Whoa.
feet. That was an interesting tackle by C.J. Henderson.
I mean, I guess that's one way to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, that could have injured Traquan Smith right there. It's a first down, and Smith will keep moving as the Titans are going for it on 4th and 4. And guess what? They got it. Oh, no, they didn't. They dropped it. Wow.
And Justin
Traylon
Tucker
Burks dropped it.
Justin Tucker doing Justin Tucker things.
Winston looking, dumps it for Kamara. It is caught, and Alvin Kamara will get yardage on the play.
Looks like
Justin Tucker does.
Oh God, I hate NFL red zone.
What happened? They scored a touchdown.
Well, our game was on the screen.
Oh yeah, they just got a big play to Traquan Smith, and now it's 1st and goal.
Traquan Smith here starting to get involved in the Saints offense.
And Derek Brown is down for Carolina.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, so Traquan Smith made the big play, and Derek Brown is injured for the Carolina Panthers.
Winston now has a quiet 245 yards passing on the game.
Yeah. So there's Derek Brown, first-round pick from, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago.
God dang it.
And the Carolina Panthers, like I said, if they want to win, they're going to hopefully win. And if they want to lose, they're going to lose. As it's 1st and goal for the Saints, it's a handoff to Mark Ingram, and he is in for the touchdown.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, I just needed to tell everyone.
Do you kick the PAT here or go for 2?
Why would you go for 2? Why would you go for 2?
So she still hasn't.
Because then you're down by 5, and then you can kick if the other team kicks the field goal, you're only down by 8.
Over here. This is Christmas decoration.
I think they'll just kick the extra. I mean, kicking hasn't done very well today, so I don't know.
Yeah. And then this is rental Christmas stuff.
Mark Ingram is in for the Saints touchdown. Now we wait on a decision to kick the extra point.
And then this box over here.
Or they're both for 2.
Here.
I think it's going to be a PAT.
Likely a PAT. And
Yeah,
it is. Will Lutz, he's got a kick block today and has missed a field goal. This kick is right down the middle. And the Saints are back in this game, as now the Panthers' lead has been cut down to 6. They're trying to hold on here in Charlotte. They lead the Saints still. 13-7 is the score. But the 4th quarter just started. The Saints go down the field and hit the end zone. We'll be back after this. It's going to be a close one once again here in Charlotte. We are back on the Carolina cast. As the Panthers give up a touchdown to New Orleans, they lead by 6. There's still plenty of time left here in the fourth quarter. As Sam has a little background noise.
Yeah, I do. I don't know what to do.
No, it's okay. Well, I'll take a look around the league right here. The Raiders are putting up a fight against the Titans right now. Oh, crap, he fumbled really bad.
This is yours. That is the inside shell.
That's what happens so fast like that. And we are back in Charlotte. Will Lutz will kick it off. And Lutz's kick is taken all the way back into the end zone. But
It's returned
by Laviska Shenault. And
he's got room.
Laviska Shenault all the way to the 34-yard line. A nice return by the guy we traded for from Jacksonville. Just looking at that Saints drive right there. Traquan Smith made some big plays for New Orleans. He made a big play to get them down to the 5-yard line. And then Mark Ingram punched it in for New Orleans to give the Saints their first score of the game. As Winston on the last drive went 7 for 7 for 73 yards. And Baker Mayfield today has gone 9 for 19 for 6 yards. So you can just show how bad Baker Mayfield has been playing. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Mayfield in trouble, gets away. Mayfield going to have to do something with it, and he throws it to the ground.
Let me go get that lid.
To take away the intentional grounding call. And it's 2nd and 10. As, we can see the Jamal Williams interesting touchdown celebration. That's what you want to call it. It's a 3rd and 3
still.
Carr. No!
Still 14.
Come on. Bro. That could have been a Darren Waller touchdown. That would have helped my fantasy team, and it ended up tipping up the air and get picked. Mayfield to throw. The pass is caught by Shenault. Laviska Shenault, a big play. Shenault! There he goes!
He's gone.
Laviska Shenault is gone! Touchdown, Carolina! His first catch as a Panther. And Laviska Shenault takes it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Talk about a good first impression. Laviska Shenault.
Shenault, his first game as a Panther. He's done kickoff return duties. That's his first catch as a Panther. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Carolina, Laviska Shenault. How about that? That's his first catch as a Carolina Panther. How about that?
That's going to be on this week's top plays.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Charlotte, Laviska Shenault. And Carolina will go for 2 to make it 21-7 and a 2-touchdown lead for the Panthers. Let's see if they can pick it up after the big Laviska Shenault play. 2-point conversion for the Carolina Panthers. Can they get it with 12 minutes to go? It is a handoff to McCaffrey. I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it. He might have barely got it. I'm not sure. I don't think he got it. But it doesn't matter because Laviska Shenault makes the play of the day for the Carolina Panthers and takes it all the way to the house for the touchdown. His first catch as a Carolina Panther is in the end zone. And when Carolina looked like they were falling under the pressure of New Orleans, Laviska Shenault delivers for a 67-yard touchdown. How about that? 1 catch for 67 yards and a touchdown. And that's his first and hopefully not his last here with this Carolina Panthers organization, as Laviska Shenault has completely turned this game around for the Carolina Panthers. And Tyler Bass just missed a field goal. Oh, my God, bro. My fantasy team is collapsing by the second.
Well, let's see how mine's doing.
I love how Laviska Shenault just helped Carolina out so much. My fantasy team decided to collapse. I guess you have to choose one or the other.
Yeah, my team collapsed too. I'm down 93-70.
Let me see my game.
I'm gonna tank pretty soon. I'm gonna trade Derrick Henry soon.
I'm up 89 to 57, but I only have a 52% chance because a lot of
I have
Marcus
a
boys
42.
haven't played yet.
Jalen Waddle's not played well. I should have played Tyler Boyd. He had 34 points, but I benched him.
I should have played. I should have played Devontae Parker. He's on my bench with 27. I don't know how Kyler's going to.
Claypool and Freeman's played really bad.
If Kyler has a
A.J.
big
Brown
day, then
and
I should
Travis
be able to
Kelce.
win. If Kyler has a big day, I should be able to win. If he doesn't, then that'll be really bad. I mean, Sam, I know you're 0-2. You still have a 49% chance to make the playoffs.
Well, it's going to go down after I lose this game today.
I have a 66% chance at the moment. I'm 1-1. I haven't had a winning record so far this year. I lost the first game. And I beat Jake because it's Jake. And then let me check my other fantasy league with my dad. And I have a 77% chance to win. Let's go, Joe Burrow. But Tyler Bass missed that field goal. That would have helped me so much.
All right, so the 2-point fails. So it's
Yeah, the 2-point failed. So Carolina's up 19-7. But still, Sam, bro, Laviska Shenault.
I mean, it's
Why
not
are we
going to
not
matter
throwing the ball to him? But now he's the bro.
Well, Baker hasn't been throwing the ball to anybody besides the Saints, so.
Well, he hasn't thrown a pick yet, which I'm kind of surprised with. So, good job, Baker. Laviska Shenault's first catch as a Carolina Panthers is a 67-yard touchdown. How about that? I'm so happy for him, bro. Like, go with that. I'm all in on Laviska Shenault now. I mean, I
know.
Even the second
we had that kind of acceleration.
I mean, even the second we traded for him, I was all in on him. So, like, that to all those people that said he was going to do nothing for us. Winston throwing downfield, and the pass is caught by Olave for the first down.
Who said he was going to do nothing?
The entire Four Corners group. They're just making fun of me when we traded for him.
Well, there's a reason the Jaguars traded him. I mean,
well, it's the Jaguars, and I think it was shown right there. Laviska Shenault shows off his unshown potential right there. As Chris Olave has a first down for the Saints, they have another 1st and 10 right here. Empty backfield. Maybe not. Just going to move Kamara around a little bit. All right, Kamara's in the backfield. 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Winston's in trouble. He throws, and it's incomplete. That's Derek Brown. He takes it down. Oh, it looked like Frank Lulu was about to hit the gritty. He did not.
Jalen Waddle gets the big play to put the Dolphins inside the 10.
I saw that. Oh, there's that one YouTube guy that's always talking about the Dolphins and probably going crazy right now.
And the Patriots just threw the lateral of the century.
I saw that.
Oh, he's down. It's not going to count, unfortunately. I thought Mac Jones had a rushing touchdown right there.
Second and 10. Winston batted up. It's intercepted. It's picked off. Winston's pass is batted up, and it's intercepted by Carolina. Who got the pick? I can't see. It was a Derek Brown.
Brown got it.
Derek Brown with the interception. The defensive line makes the big play, and the Carolina Panthers are running away with the game.
Who would have thought the first touchdown of the game would have been Haynes? The first pick of the season would have been Derek Brown.
Yeah. First. And then
that was all J.C. Horn right there.
And then Laviska Shenault's first catch as a Carolina Panther would be a touchdown.
When will Andy Dalton take the football?
Oh, J.C. Horn batted it up, Sam.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That play was all J.C. Horn.
Go J.C. Horn.
I mean, Ray Allen made the 3,
but
Chris Boss. Ray Allen made the 3, but Chris Boss got the rebound.
When I post the best plays of September, guys, when I post the video, there's going to be a lot of this game in there. I can tell you that.
Well, yeah, concerned that this is probably going to be the only game of September that we win.
Well, yeah, because our next game's in October. as Ian Thomas will get 4 yards on the play. But there's just going to be a lot of this because, there's so many highlights today, Sam.
I'm gonna make Louise's back.
Will the Cade York kick make those highlights?
No, Sam. The Cade York kick would not make those highlights.
But it's the best play that's happened in a Carolina Panthers game this season.
Be quiet.
That kick would have been good from 80 yards.
Bro, stop saying that.
It was so good.
Can you stop talking about the kick? We don't talk about
And
that.
and what was that, guys? Xavier Woods thought it
Yeah, he thought he missed it. He was like, no. I saw his
put his
reaction.
hands on his head. It was the
That was
funniest
that was a
kick.
cold reaction by Xavier Woods. He was having a pretty good game week 1. He's kind of quiet today.
Well, he leads the team in tackles going into today with 21, I think. I don't know how many he has this game.
21?
Michael Thomas. This keeps on going downhill for the Saints. Michael Thomas is
My
injured.
fantasy team. What is going on?
Never draft a player from the New Orleans Saints, apparently, because
I have Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas on my team. What is going on, bro?
also Jameis Winston is going to be in about every waiver wire, I think, by the end of this week.
As Christian McCaffrey on 3rd
McCaffrey.
and 4 tries to bounce out the tackle. He's got a first down, stays on his feet, and is out of bounds. Let's go, man. I'm pumped up right now, Sam.
Yeah,
Looking
keep on
for our
running the
first
clock.
win of the
Keep
season.
on
Yeah,
running the
Carolina
clock
just
down.
deserve a win. Right. We deserve a win.
I mean, we were talking about how this team could go 0-17 in the pregame show.
In the pregame show. Oh my god. I might have to cut that.
In the pregame show, we were saying, hey, if we don't win this game, we're not going to win. I mean, the next 4 games are going to be tough. I mean, the Cardinals, 49ers, Rams, and Buccaneers. So,
well, we showed today that we still able to beat some good teams. So it's 1st and 10.
I also regret me saying the Saints are the best team we've played all season because that title now clearly goes to the Browns as McCaffrey. Oh.
Yeah.
Also, the Commanders get a safety for their first points of the day. The Carson Wentz revenge game is not going that well. I was going to talk about the fact that, like, being a quarterback and having your defense score all your points for you, but then I realized that that's our quarterback. If he gets a touchdown here, I'll respect the game, though.
Yeah. Chuba Hubbard on the handoff. It's about 3 yards on the run. Now
So
it's
this is a 3rd down. This is really the first 3rd down red zone target we've had all season that's probably going to end up in the end zone. Who do you target? Is Chase Edmonds just going to touchdown?
Laviska Shenault Jr.
I mean, I think you got to go for Robbie
He has
Anderson.
GOAT status now, Sam.
I think you got to go for Robbie Anderson here. I mean,
yeah, probably Chase, bro. This Dolphins. Oh my god, Sam. You know that one Dolphins YouTuber that's just always.
fumble
really
recovered by the Patriots. The Patriots are coming back against the Ravens here.
Mayfield's pass. It is incomplete for DJ Moore.
Wow, that was not the play call that I had in my mind. I was thinking back post fade end zone, but that was sort of almost a screen pass, tried to get 7 yards.
Oh yeah, Rashad Bateman lost the ball and it was recovered by New England.
I mean, that's a good throw by Lamar too. It's just kind of.
And here
Really
comes
all
Eddie
Bateman.
Pinheiro for another field goal.
Keep in mind, if this kick goes in, the Saints would only be down by 15, which means that they could still score 2 touchdowns to tie the game.
And the
And that
kick
will end
by
up having to be
Pinheiro is
increased.
good. And we will have to
22-7.
update it just a little bit, but Carolina, Shenault touchdown, now a field goal. They're only, you're right. They're only up by 15. It's not over.
Not over, but it's like kind of over.
It feels like it's over, but it's not. So we'll stay on the Carolina cast. This is the last chance the Saints have to win the game, though. They don't score a touchdown here, then it's game. What do you think? If New Orleans doesn't score a touchdown
how much
here, I think
time?
it's game. I think there's
God.
9 minutes left, so you have to score a touchdown here if you're New Orleans.
I mean, if you pick the over for this game, which I'm pretty sure was 42 was the spread, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I said the under, which, I mean, I got my scoring prediction way wrong. But,
My scoring prediction's already wrong. I said 31-17. So
I said
Saints can't
24.
score. The Saints can't score over 30. I should have known that.
Yeah.
Does
And
Jameis Winston go back on the field here, or is Marcus Callaway for
Likely.
the first time on a kick?
Looking at the Carolina Panthers' best plays from the day, which will also be featured on our best plays from the Carolina Panthers in the month of September. You'll see that touchdown, likely this block kick. And then
And
right here,
probably this interception.
Yes.
You will actually probably only see the highlights from this game and maybe a Robbie Anderson 75-yard touchdown. That'll probably be about it.
No, Sam, I'm doing every game from the season.
I know, but
every game from the season in September from each
Were there
game.
any really good? I feel like the best play of last week's game was like Graham Gano's 55-yarder. It was bad.
That's Sam. It's for the Panthers. It's good for the Panthers, not for.
I know we had like no good plays though last week.
DJ Moore touchdown, Brian Burns sack.
Okay, we're not putting a sack on the top plays. That's
I have to put some highlights.
Well, yeah, but the clip's only going to be like a minute. Oh, Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's not even Hunter Renfrow. My bad.
Yeah, Hunter Renfro's out this game with a concussion.
Hunter Renfro's had a disappointing season.
I mean, after
Devontae Smith now 169 yards. That's good for first in the league in receiving so far this week. Here's Winston running.
Winston
on the play.
It's caught by Olave, but a flag is down.
Chris Olave's had a pretty good game. He's shown some upside.
Olave's had a great game. We'll see what the flag is. And it's going on New Orleans.
Going back, holding.
It's a holding, so that's a loss of 10 yards. And New England has a 2nd and goal right here.
So if you get the 4th down here, is it 4th down territory?
I mean, yeah, because if you don't score, in my opinion, if the Saints do not score,
Juju's gone. Juju's gone.
He got
what a hurdle. Chiefs are playing some really good football. I'm on the road in Indianapolis too.
Right. It's 2nd and 20 for the Saints. Yeah, if they don't score a touchdown on this drive, then the game's over. Winston looking, throwing, and the pass is caught by Kamara. Alvin Kamara down the sideline. Kamara falls down as J.C. Horn slides with him.
Oh, Marlon Humphrey just got a pick.
Oh, he did? Dang.
He is hyped.
Well, yeah, it was a 3rd and goal.
Well, I know, but he's like more hyped than Speed when he scores a goal. Wow, that was not a good throw. It also made it look like Devontae Parker was playing defense and he was playing offense.
Marlon Humphrey just running all over the place.
As Mahomes end zone, Travis Kelce just dropped a touchdown. That may have just saved me a fantasy.
3rd and 13. Winston looking. Winston pressured. Here come the Panthers. Winston has to do something, and he throws it away, and now they have to punt it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I mean,
well, for the situation they're in, they have to punt it.
At this point, we're at Xavier Woods is feeling himself. At this point, we're at the point where your best chance of winning is not winning, it's tying. Wow, what a quote. I mean, do you fake the punt here? Do you pull out Taysom Hill with a broken foot or whatever he has? I don't even know. Patrick Mahomes just got eaten alive. But he thinks there's a flag.
Carolina, all they need to do is chew the clock. If it's a 3 and out by the Panthers, then it's not over for the Saints.
Oh, Shi Smith. We got a flag on the play.
Flags. What happened to Mahomes here? Oh, he had nowhere to go. He had to throw that away immediately.
Mahomes is arguing for it being a face mask.
I mean, Mahomes is just
impossible to get a pass off.
Mahomes is just one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen. It's the way he plays football is amazing, and the plays that he can make. It's incredible. The refs are huddling up here for a little bit right now. It's been a minute.
2nd and goal here for the Vikings. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Vikings.
Let's see what the flag is for this Carolina game.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, actually.
I don't know what this is. Who was that touchdown?
I thought it was on
Alexander
the Saints
Madison?
here.
Oh, Alexander Madison scored the Madison.
Could there
not
be some
Mad,
scoregami?
Madison,
I mean, there could be some scoregami in Washington. It's 24-2.
Hey, the Colts guy who did the face mask, his last name is Speed.
That was a Bucker just missed the kick.
Wait, that's not Butker.
Oh yeah, Booker's injured.
Yeah, Butker's in. That's the backup kicker.
Wow, that's not a good look.
And I guess you can tell why he's the backup kicker.
I'd rather have Zane Gonzalez with an injured groin. Anyway, I was gonna see the score. The Jets are not out of it. They're only down by 15 at the end of the third.
It is 2nd and 9 for Carolina. If the Panthers go 3 and out, then the game is over, Sam. Look at this.
Well, unless they go 3 and out.
Yeah, you can make a case if they go 3 and out.
Let's see what ESPN thinks when you say the game is over.
As McCaffrey, it'll be 3rd and 5. ESPN gives the Panthers a 99.1% chance to win right now.
Okay, yeah, the only way that we can lose is if we beat ourselves.
Right. Had 102. McCaffrey had a silent 102 rushing yards last week. If he would have hit the end zone, that'd help out my fantasy team last week.
Third and 4.
Hey, we'll be second place in the division if we win this game. And there's a handoff to McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey will have a Panther first down and more. There is a flag down, but there goes McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey all the way into Saints territory. A flag is down way back there.
The odds of this counting are very low.
Yeah. And that sucks.
I think it's going to be a holding on the offense.
Yep, it is.
That makes a lot of sense.
Ikem Ekwonu, the first-round pick from this year's draft. God, I hate Mark Andrews. I'm starting to hate fantasy now.
Yeah, me too. I don't really like fantasy football anymore.
You said your team's so good.
Well, my league scoring settings are so bad too.
Yeah, but we tried telling you that.
I'm going to change them after this week.
Okay. Yeah, we tried telling you.
I should have just kept them at default. For any people who want to be a fantasy football commissioner, I highly suggest not messing with the point settings.
And the pass is caught by Shenault. Laviska Shenault. He's got the first down and more. No! Laviska Shenault. Oh my goodness.
I think Laviska Shenault may now be Chris's favorite player on the Panthers.
I'm getting a Laviska Shenault jersey, bro. I am all in on Laviska Shenault. This
Baker
man,
is too.
Let's go, bro. Laviska Shenault needs to be the starting, he needs to be in the starting line. I'm not saying starter like DJ Moore or Robbie Anderson. He needs to be the wide receiver 3 or 2.
Yeah, I think honestly. That's pretty obvious.
I mean, he might even be the 2, bro.
I swear, if you say that he's the best wide receiver on our team.
I mean, he's looking like it right now.
Haven't really seen any Rashard Higgins this whole year, and Terrace Marshall Jr. has been pretty bad. Shai Smith's mid, so yeah, he's definitely the wide receiver 3. Baker now has
Shenault.
Oh, the Saints are going to burn one of their timeouts. I think that just shows how desperate they are right now.
Yeah, like I said.
I have to say, even coming from a Panthers fan, I mean, the way that I saw us winning this game did not look anything this dominant.
Yeah. And the offense was pretty quiet, but Laviska Shenault came alive when it mattered most. It's 1st and 10, handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey will get a yard on the run. Taken down by Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan showing up right there.
Yep, I have some bad memories with Cam Jordan.
So yeah, the Vikings keeping that game alive, making it 24-21 with 6:35 left. So it may end up coming down to that kick that the Lions missed in like the first minute of the game.
Yeah.
I think they had one big play and then they went 3 and out.
Ooh, Stephon Diggs is limping off the field right now for the Bills.
It's not a good sign. That field's causing a lot of injuries as Matt Ryan is going to be taken down here. The Chiefs. Matt Ryan's just not looking that good. I think the Falcons picked the right time to move on from him.
2nd and 8 for Carolina. Clock has stopped due to the timeout. Here's another handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey be taken down, going back to this Matt Ryan play. So third down for Carolina. And the Saints burned all their timeouts.
The clock is stopped on the Fox scoreboard, but there's been no indicator.
Okay, let's look at the Carolina Panthers. Last year started off 3-0, and ever since they've been 2-14. Matt Rule has a 9-game losing streak, which is the longest active streak in the NFL. And their last home win was to the New Orleans Saints on September 19, 2020, which was 371 days ago. That's longer than a year.
Yeah, my friend Chris here used to live in Virginia that long ago.
Yeah, that 1 year ago I was still in Virginia. And now I'm here in Charlotte.
Josh Allen,
for anyone wondering, I was always a Carolina Panther fan. Like, not me moving, changing. I've always been a Carolina Panther fan. Like,
Devin Singletary gets the big first down right there.
Just helped me go to games a little bit more, as I'll start going to games like near October, November. So McCaffrey gets stuffed up, and the Saints are out of timeouts as Devin Singletary's made a big play for the Bills. It's 4th and 2, so the Panthers as much as they can.
The Ravens just got I think Mac Jones' 3rd pick of the game.
Bro. Mac
You
Jones
have
is
one
really
of your
selling
fantasy
the game.
leagues? Oh no, one interception. It was a forced fumble on Nelson Aguilar.
Oh yeah, it was a fumble that was recovered.
Johnny Hecker now here to punt it. Clock burning. There's going to be less than 3:20 left by the time the Saints get the ball. No, there will be 3:28.
And they're starting from their own 9-yard line, as Thomas Oliver stopped it right there. It's Jameis Winston. He's not had the best day. He's not had the best day. The Carolina Panthers defense has been all over him today. Been able to make some plays, but other than that, he's gotten hit a bunch. Bro, the Bills are down by 4 with 6:30 to go against the Dolphins. I didn't realize Miami was actually this good now.
Well, it's at home. I mean, even
now I
Bills
probably
had a lot of
understand
fans
why they
there.
moved on from Brian Flores. As Winston looking, Winston has to take a shot. He's got a man, and it is complete. Chris Olave, he has had an outstanding game today. He has a Saint first down. He got out of bounds, so the clock stops with 3:19.
Chris Olave has been about the only bright spot for the Saints today.
An outstanding catch by Chris Olave. Michael Thomas started off the game off pretty good, and ever since he's been quiet. 9 catches for 146 yards for Chris Olave. 1st and 10. Clock is running. We're under 3 minutes to go. Winston rolling out. Winston taking a shot downfield. It's for Traquan Smith.
Whoa.
And it is caught by Traquan Smith.
Yeah, Jameis Winston is having a quietly good game on the passing yard side.
Inside the 5-yard line, Traquan Smith
he's down.
Injured. Wait, so what happens now? Because the Saints don't have it's just an injury timeout because it's not before the 2-minute warning. The Saints are lucky. Wait, what happens? Sam, what happens if there's under 2 minutes left, you don't have any timeouts, and there's an injury?
I think the clock stops.
It just automatically stops?
Maybe, or the player just has to get off the field really quickly. And then the medical staff will deal with them right outside the field.
This Traquan Smith looks like that looks like a big injury right there. He made an outstanding catch to put them at the 5-yard line. Now the Saints aren't out of it.
It's going to take something called an onside kick.
I mean, if Alvin Kamara scores a touchdown, I won't be arguing with anybody.
Javon Holland almost had an interception right there.
Either Alvin Kamara or Michael Thomas. If one of those two guys hit the end zone, I won't be arguing with anybody.
All right, this is the play of the game here. 4th and 1 for the Lions at the Minnesota 30.
Oh, Josh Allen nearly threw a pick.
He hands it off to Jamal Williams, and Williams is stopped short. The Vikings have a chance. The Lions decide not to go for it, not to kick the field goal and go for it. And the Vikings now have 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to get a field goal or a touchdown.
That might be the dumbest play call of all time.
Well, I mean, don't act like their coach. It says the Dolphins on 2 consecutive plays just dropped interceptions.
Yeah, I know. Javon Holland.
They are gifting the Bills a chance.
If the Bills win this game, I'm actually going to kind of laugh because that Dolphins YouTuber is going to go off. Bro, the Bills, I mean, they're getting luck after luck on these plays right now. They're somehow in it. Well, the Texans and Bears are tied at 20. Oh, and Davis Mills threw an interception.
Yeah, he did. It looked like a...
Yes! Let's go! Davis Mills is Marcus's quarterback. Oh my God, and Roquan Smith. Got
the Bears game is really interesting, but I think they're just going to let the clock run here and kick
Josh
a chip
Allen
shot.
first down to the end zone, and it's caught by Marquise Callaway for the touchdown. For the Saints game.
Now it's going to come down to the onside kick. The question is, do you go for 2 here now, or do you wait for it for the next play?
Let's see what they do. Callaway makes the catch for the touchdown. Guess who? Over J.C. Horn. Of course, they had to go to him. Other than
that was actually a pretty nice snag.
Yeah.
I think they're going to kick the BAT now and then wait for their potential next drive if they ever get the football back.
Josh Allen throws. It's caught by James Cook. He's just short. And the extra point is good. So, Carolina, this game is not over. If we lose this game, Sam,
if we just kind of stood there and watched.
Sam, if we lose this game, Sam, we better not lose this game.
Well, let's update our score.
We better not lose this game. Well, actually, let me take
get rid of the football. Get rid of the football emoji. I don't know what's going to happen in that sense.
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting rid of the football because I don't know what's about to happen right now. It's 1st and goal for the Bills with 3 minutes to go.
So I don't know what the referee's doing here. The Panthers are gonna call their second timeout. Keep in mind they spent their first one on that challenge to begin the half, so now they only have 1 remaining.
Yeah.
One second, Christian.
Yep. All right, so here we go. The onside kick. The New Orleans Saints special teams, well, mostly their kicker, has not had the best day. Will Lutz has struggled. Oh, somebody in the chat 5 minutes ago said the Panthers got the win. It's not over. Oh, there's the onside kick. He switched
right
up.
to him.
And Carolina, it was right to him.
That was a pretty bad onside kick.
I don't know. I don't like that.
Here's 4th and 8. This is game for the Vikings. Cousins On fourth down. Incomplete.
Okay, here's Cario Santos, the field goal for the win. Oh, Kirk Cousins on 4th and 8.
It was incomplete. I just said that.
Incomplete. Dang,
And also
that's
the Bears are going to kick a 30-yarder as time expires. This is about the same place that the double doink happened. See if it happens again. Oh, he made it. The Bears won a game.
They're 2-1, bro.
Wow, that's crazy. They have a better record than us. And the Colts just got a touchdown with 24 seconds left to take the lead.
And the Texans are 0-2-1. That's such a sad record.
The Colts are now going to be 1-1-1. Unless Patrick Mahomes does a Buffalo Bills 13 seconds.
Oh, wow. They did score a touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, it's that tight end Woods, who I've never even heard of, but he has 2 touchdowns today.
I thought it was Mo Alley Cox.
Same. They look like the same person. No offense.
Yeah, they have the same, like, hair and everything. Oh, the Woods guy that's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Dang,
And
bro.
Blankenship's kick is going to be good, so Mahomes has 24 seconds, 3 timeouts, though. That's huge.
Yeah. Heck, if he had
Also,
0 timeouts, I bet you they'd still find a way to win.
The Raiders are on hurry-up mode here.
So that missed field goal by Kansas City could cost them the game right now. Well, I mean, Patrick Mahomes has a choice. Does he want to waste his miracle right now, or does he want to waste it in the playoffs? I say you should use it in the playoffs.
That's not a real thing. I mean,
to me,
he can have as many miracles as he wants. I think that's asking Tyreek Hill if he wants to waste his miracle now.
Huh. 2nd and goal at the 1, and oh, wow. Big hit on Josh Allen.
Also, the Bills. Oh, I'm not going to say what their win probability is. Never mind. You'll see in about 10 seconds, I guess. I was going to say something, but
the Bills, they did what I'm thinking of.
The Dolphins have a 31% chance to win, guys.
Okay. So the Bills did what I thought they would. Yeah, why does it say 69% chance for the Bills to win?
I mean, I guess that's what you put when you're stuck between 68 and 70.
No, I'm just saying why. They're literally, well, I mean, they're at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, all they have to do is QB sneak. 3rd and goal. Allen looking back. Allen, nowhere to go. Throws it up the middle. Almost intercepted. The Dolphins drop it.
Well, that's 3 interceptions the Dolphins have dropped.
I don't even know what's going on in this Indianapolis game. It's a personal foul on the Colts.
All right, 2nd down for Carolina. Here's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and he will get about 3 or 4 yards on the run. Okay, 4th down. 4th and goal for the Bears.
I'm not trying to ignore our game, but there are 3 really close games on Ez. 4th and goal is incomplete, but there's going to be pass interference called on the Titans.
Okay. I'm talking about the Titans game. Okay. The
Also,
Carolina
4th and goal in
Panthers
the Bills
are
game.
9-0 when allowing 16
Allen.
or fewer points.
It's incomplete. Allen's pass is incomplete.
Oh my God, that Dolphins guy's going to be going crazy now. Oh.
The Dolphins fans are absolutely loving it.
They're probably losing their mind right now.
And Tyreek Hill has wasted his miracle in week 3. No, the Dolphins probably have the same 3-0 curse we had.
No shot.
2nd and 10 here for the Chiefs with 14 seconds left. By the way, if you're here for the Panthers game, it's pretty much over.
Yeah. It's 4th down.
Well,
I mean,
they're
going to
get
down.
the ball back.
They're going to get the ball back.
No shot. Mahomes just passed to Mitchell Robinson. Now they're at midfield. Mahomes is actually going to do it. Here's Derek Carr. 1st and goal. Running out of the pocket. Lobs it deep. and it's a nice catch by the police officer. Second and goal.
Give it to the police officer, bro.
Matt Rule is losing his mind. He just spent his final timeout. I think we've talked a lot about Matt's math skills and that they have not really been the best when it comes to.
Hey, yo, that
clock
was a great
management.
catch by the police officer. What are you talking about, Sam?
Yeah, I said it.
You got lost. The guy, bro. That was like the
No,
greatest
come
catch
on.
I've ever seen.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, good job to use your chest right there, make a good play. But here's second and goal. He throws it deep, and it's incomplete by a
Okay,
mile.
the Saints are getting the ball back. The Saints are getting the ball back.
I'm just gonna give a quick update of this Colts versus Chiefs game. There's 8 seconds left. It's first and 10 for the Chiefs. They're about 5 yards away from the target, and they threw an interception. The Colts are gonna win this football game.
Wow. So inspirational. Oh, the Panthers pinned them at the 1. Let's
The
go.
Panthers just downed the football at the 1 yard line. Johnny
Wow.
Hecker.
And Johnny Hecker's pumped up.
Johnny Hecker looks like a 35-year-old dad in his prime.
Wow, the Colts just beat the Chiefs.
So that one's going to bounce once, bounce twice, hot potato. Yeah, I mean, so I guess you're going to have to pass the football here, just simply looking at it. And the pass is probably going to end up more likely than not going to Chris Olave.
Hopefully Michael Thomas, and he gets like 70 yards on the game's final play, and then the clock runs out. That'll be perfect. Because in my
Or
fantasy gets a good amount of points.
95 yards. This will be the final play of the game, probably. Winston running a deep
That's the
shot.
throw. All the way up in the air, and the pass is intercepted
by J.C.
Hey,
Horn.
J.C. Horn, he did it! J.C. Horn, his second interception of his career, and guess who we got it from again? Jameis Winston. J.C.
Gotta be a
Horn
thing.
with the interception.
I
he's
just want to
done it
say that
again.
I just want to go ahead and clarify that the Dolphins-Bills game is by far not over. It's now going to be a 4th and 11. The Dolphins are punting from like their own 2-yard line, and there's still a minute 37 left.
I kind of see now. I don't even know who I want to win because
Also, for those of you on the West Coast, the Chargers and Jaguars are kicking off, and Justin Herbert is playing.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield will take a knee, and the Carolina Panthers have won their first game of the season.
And Matt Rule's losing streak comes to an end.
And Matt Rule's job might have just been saved. Please.
That'll do it here on the Carolina Cast. We thank you all for watching, and check out those top September plays. We'll see you later for Chris Vermont.
Sorry, my bad.